character sheet.
That's fine, because I have to do things too, like turn off background chat beeps and disable avatars and what have you.
So if you want, Nico, what I can do is like take screenshots of your character sheet and send them to you, so you can at least look at what is there. I can access your sheet just fine.
Okay, if you want to do that, that's fine. Oh, Firefox is not responding.
Go figure, huh?
Sounds like you're having
edited controlled by you and all players' journals.
Having quite the time.
It is only me. It is only my character sheet, and it wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't the one streaming.
What if I duplicate?
In a while, I'd be fine, but then the stream has to watch me die.
Does that one work okay?
I don't know. Does it?
Let's find out. I mean, it loads the same for me. I made a copy of Maggie. Do you want to try clicking it? It's at the bottom.
So let's try clicking it.
6, yeah, you can share the character token.
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good. If that copy works, then you can be a copy of the original Maggie.
That's a plot point.
What happened to her?
It's a plot point now. We got clones.
We have changelings. You know, changeling dinosaurs. It's fine.
Changeling dinosaurs. I like
whisked away by the Fae, and now she's a new one, and nobody knows the difference.
Because on account of being dinosaurs, which generally look pretty similar.
There's Fae. Haha.
Not amongst dinosaurs.
No.
I can tell the difference between all of you dinosaurs.
I should hope.
That's because we're main characters.
Excuse me, I am a bird.
All the background dinosaurs look the same. Just you watch.
They do. Yeah, they do.
Case in point, we're main characters, of course.
I have like 2 dinosaur pictures of this race that look decent. So one is an important one, and the rest are the like generic.
The rest are the others.
Honestly, you could probably just find like art of dinosaurs.
Yeah, but I wanted to be like a consistent art style between all the stuff that's not you guys. So.
Alright, well this one made it further than the other one, but now it's frozen. So I guess I am fucking balls to the wind, y'all.
Damn, I don't know what the fuck is
You don't
going
get a
on.
character sheet.
I don't get a character sheet.
Okay.
The thing is, I would offer to continue streaming even though I don't have a character sheet, but I know my dumb fucking ass is gonna be like, oh, let's click on my character sheet and fuck everything.
Just don't even have it. Just remove it. Don't even have the option.
just get rid of Nico's character sheet. Maggie doesn't get
no character sheet.
What can Maggie
I don't want to
do?
go back
We
and
don't
make
know.
all of that, so no.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave it here. I can.
Such is life.
Okay.
Well, I'm not clicking on Nico's sheet.
Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. My sheet is cursed.
Okay. I mean, I'll use your sheet for you if.
Can I preemptively curse my dinosaur?
I mean, it kind of seems like you already are.
Yeah, I guess. Alright.
Like a
Alright, well, Firefox is...
cursed dinosaur?
Yes.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, Firefox is frozen indefinitely, so I'm opening up Google Chrome again.
Oh, nearly.
Lordy.
Such is life.
I'll up. You just tell me what you want to do. There's only so many things you can do. I'll just roll it for you.
And let's hope my dumb fucking ass doesn't go, let's click on my character sheet.
Just don't even have permission to see it.
Alright, I can move my girl. I can move my braid. And we're gonna... Her character sheet only exists for Keen.
So here, I'll send you screenshots of like the important stuff, so that way you can like see. Yeah, I got you.
Should we?
I feel like
see my desktop too, but that's okay.
I can't help but feel like this is an omen of things to come.
Yes, Austin, we should.
Yeah.
Like,
should we sound test?
Lamp, I'm sorry. I tried to help you.
No, it's cool. I had plans for the night, but whatever.
It'd be like that.
I mean, I can stream sheetless and hope it works out.
Nah, it's chill.
That means everyone gets to suffer through me being shit while
hey,
I
me too.
slowly
Up top.
type things out. Yeah!
Hey, I mistimed that so badly. Can we try again?
The internet would never allow a proper high five.
There's too much lag, damn it.
Hey, Austin, why don't you do sound test first, because you're first in Discord.
Alright, hi, I'm Austin. I run Valor Academy here on this channel. I've also run some other things, and today I'm going to be playing Rashaz.
Tell us about your character. What's their deal?
Class.
Alright, I guess what class you are. If you have
yeah.
So
Rashaz is a level 3 mystic. And so he does the magics, and I think I have decided that he believes he is the son of a god. I think that's what I'm going with.
Great.
there you go.
Classic.
Next is someone whose name I don't know.
Ross, you're next.
Oh no. Alright, well. Hi, I exist sometimes. I'm playing Varrock, he's a Vanguard, he's very grumpy. Did I miss anything?
No, that's good.
I exist.
Nico's next.
It me. Is it? Am I? I feel like you're absolutely lying to me. You are. You jumped me in line.
No, in Discord we're going left to right.
We are? I'm on the far left on my end.
Me too. I think that's just how
Oh.
it goes. All right.
Okay.
It me.
It's you
It
now.
Nico. It me now. It Nico. I'm playing Maggie. She's a dinosaur. I'm gonna call her a bird the whole time. Just get ready for that.
Maggie's a biohacker.
She's a biohacker. That's what she is. I forgot,
class.
but that's what she is. She's a biohacker, and she likes shiny things, and God knows what's gonna happen from there.
Okay, next on my screen is Meershroom.
Oh, hi, I am Meershroom. I'm playing Brill, who is a dinosaur, who likes to weave things. He likes plants, and making plants into baskets and stuff.
Cute.
And,
A friend.
yeah, she's a friend. And she's an operative, so
Oh, okay.
she gets her own stuff from the jungle. That's what he does.
Friendship!
Survivalist.
She weaves garrots out of blades of grass.
Oh yeah.
Ingenuity, what can you say?
There you go. And finally, 6.
Hi, I'm Six. I do some tokens here and there for some campaigns. And today I'm playing Lanu, who is, this dude is full of himself. He thinks he's much more important than he actually is. And he is a mystic.
We doubled up on the mystic.
Yep, we have.
Dead.
Yep, our party
Multi-mystic.
consists of 2 mystics, a biohacker, a vanguard, and an operative. So that's like, that's pretty balanced. You got your spellcasters, you got your tank, you got your everything else.
We do. The problem is your tank is me.
That's right.
It'll be funny.
That's
It'll be
right.
fine. No one should die this session.
And you talked
You-
long enough
you
there for that to
underestimate
count as
me.
your own sound test.
Immensely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything bad about. I'm Keen. I'm the GM. I haven't heard anything bad from the chat, so everything must be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Seems
I'd
right.
imagine.
And I'm Lamp. I'm not a part of this game.
Lamps are beautiful
Sorry.
camera woman. Thank you, Lamp.
Thank you, Lamb.
Yeah, no problem.
I hope you enjoy being able to watch at least, and you have a fun time.
I'd
Okay.
probably enjoy it more if I didn't have a write-up I wanted to do right this second.
Sorry.
Oh no!
But that's fine.
Don't kill me, Lamp.
I'll order
Nah,
a
like,
pizza
truly-
to your home.
I would adore that, but truly, it's fine. I'm happy to help, and I was procrastinating anyway.
Okay. So, all of you are probably, the players kind of, all of you people out there, who we're finally getting to this 20 minutes late, are probably wondering what the Eye of Rahmel-Ta is. It's an adventure of my own making. The details of what the overall quest is and all that stuff will happen in the next session, but this session is just like, it's our session 0. It's getting used to stuff and figuring out party dynamics and all that fun stuff for some of those in this group who don't know how to play. So, to give everyone some backstory, all of the players are a race called the Hanukkah. They're from the Starfinder setting. They're just magic velociraptors, and that's basically it. The biggest things of note for them are they dislike technology for whatever reason. Although in this setting, 50 years ago, their home planet befell some sort of calamity. No one in the party knows what it is. But the leader of your group, the chieftain, he basically led all of his tribe through this magic portal and ended up on this planet somewhere else, far off in the galaxy to escape it. No one knows if your home planet is actually destroyed or not, but for all intents and purposes, it probably is. So, your tribe has been scratching out a somewhat decent existence here. The jungle is very dangerous. There's lots of big monsters who want to eat you. Sometime shortly after, this tribe came here, one of these scouts of the town, his name was Tiname, he found a set of runes and found a giant orb, basically, a giant magic orb. So with his other scouts, they brought it back, and they were able to figure out how to basically erect a giant magic barrier around the town, so monsters can't just come in and eat you all. And since then, you've been prospering. They figured out how to sort of expand the barrier a little bit over time. So now you have roughly a town of about 200 to 300 people. The tech level, even though this is Starfinder, the tech level is very low. Because everything is magic-based, or very tribal-based. The most advanced technology you guys have is blacksmithing, basically. So there's no future stuff or anything like that. Today's adventure takes place well before the actual adventure. Today is the Day of Giving. Every year, the height of spring, it's basically like Christmas, basically. He said basically. And everyone just finds someone to give something nice to. If you don't participate in this, everyone kind of thinks you're a jerk, and if you do a half-ass kind of gift, it's oh, you're like that, huh? So, and people are like, you're lame. Who should we focus on first? Let's see. I guess we'll go over this now. Do you all know each other or not?
I would imagine so.
You're all pals or whatever.
In a town of 300 people, I would think that we would likely be aware of each other in some respect.
In a town of 295 raptors who look exactly the same and 5 very distinct raptors, you all might have drawn towards each other through some means or another. Maybe some of you are best friends. Maybe you just kind of know of them.
We're the weird celebrities.
Back to the window in the right-hand corner of the class.
We really are
you all have your jobs you do throughout the town, and you're good enough at those things to be known enough by everybody else. So let's see, who will we focus on first? I think everyone is probably at their houses at the moment. Let's go with we find where everyone's houses are. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what Rashaz and Vorak are up to on this day. It's early morning. Everyone's just kind of getting up for the day. Some people are already up and about.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Look at this. I got a room.
Everyone more or less has their own house. The better you do, the bigger house you have.
I got a few rooms.
Yep.
I have a house.
It's just full of whatever,
It's full of not computers.
Yeah.
There's no computers. None.
It's
You don't even know what a
exactly
computer is.
You don't even get to play on the Xbox.
I sit on my barrel and I seethe with hatred over the very idea of owning a computer.
The only thing you guys know about technology with big air quotes, as far as future tech, right? Starfinder technology, you've heard tales from the chieftain about these weapons that shoot lightning and all these very dangerous bad things. You haven't heard anything good about technology.
Yeah, I definitely hate that.
You're definitely not all about it.
I'm not. I am indeed not about it.
People just don't even talk about it.
if there is a stick that they have that can just shoot lightning, then why am I being a mystic who's working so hard to shoot it from my hands? Then everybody can just shoot lightning.
Got a point.
And so, Rashaz will wake from his little den, and let me think. I'm gonna roll a quick D4 to see who I got a gift for. And each number will represent one of my fellow player characters. 2. That'd be Lanu.
Uh-oh.
Lanu's
Oh.
on this, but they're on a different. But you'll all
Yeah.
run into each other eventually. We can say something like there's certain things that happen on the day of giving. There's usually like fun activities, kind of the stuff you see at like a fair, like cool carnival activities. And there's usually something cool that happens at the end of the day to kind of round it all out. So
Okay.
yeah, you can kind of figure out where you want to meet. This is just a residential area. There's the crossroads. There's kind of where a lot of the festival stuff is being set up, and where the chieftain is. If you want to go talk to him. And yeah.
Okay. I am going to engage in territoriality with anybody who gets a little too close to my home.
This one emerges from his home, and his home is right next
Whoa.
to your home, so there's immediately
Hey, pal.
issues.
Hey, pal. We've discussed this before. The line. And I point down to a very well-worn line in the sand that I have drawn with my tail many times at this point.
Seeing as how you have your own character art, and this is just some guy, he kind of hisses at you, does the points at his eyes things, points at your eyes thing, and he kind of slinks back into his house.
Yeah,
We're
that's
giving
right,
like
pal.
another hiss, like "fuck you."
That's right. That's right. Keep walking. See how big my house is? Yeah, you wish. You wish. And so
He just kind of pokes out and like waits for you to leave.
This is already a fart. This guy just wants to go about his day.
he just needs to not be so close. I'm not saying he can't go about his day. Just saying the line is there for a reason.
He lives there.
The line is out. The line is right outside his
Yeah, it's
door.
like right outside his fucking door.
Hey, I may have made the line, and I will enforce the line, but I'm not the bad guy here.
I find that hard to believe.
This guy has to sneak out of his fucking house like he's grounded every.
And every time he leaves, I move the line a little bit closer.
How?
What's his
Sure,
name?
your house
Because he has nothing of extreme worth, he has the basic things to survive.
He's got the land.
How noble of you.
He's got land, and that's kind of the most important thing, yeah. No one really lives a life of luxury, but you guys are, like, surviving okay, and you're getting eaten by every day, so...
Yeah, it's pretty.
Always look on the bright
So
side.
pretty good than what it used to be.
Ah, welcome to death.
I like not dying every day, frankly.
I love
I-
being
so-
alive.
Rashaz sees Varak, and let me think. I'm gonna. What kind of relationship do you think we have, Varak?
That's a good question.
Okay.
Barack
Like, I
doesn't.
think they just stand there like, what are we?
They have to have a.
Considering
They have
each
to have a
other.
conversation about
These
this.
two give you some space.
Another line over
That's
here.
very nice of them.
Just reinforcing my line.
You moved it closer to his door again.
Hmm?
Did you move it closer to his door again?
I don't know what a door is. And
The doors are.
yeah.
It's
So I
like
wouldn't
you have them.
I wouldn't know how to operate one. And so yeah.
Oh,
No, I sort of look over and I'm like, oh hey, you also have the big house. I respect you and your right to domain.
He says moving the line a little bit closer.
Yeah.
It's like, I see what you're doing. You're doing it right there.
Stop
Yeah, I
it.
respect you and your whatever.
That's fine. I'm not
I res-
gonna cross your line. I don't cross anybody's line.
Very thoughtful of you.
As long as they don't cross my line.
The line that you keep moving closer to them.
If they want to do something about it, they're welcome to try.
I see.
That is how this works. And so,
Kids these days.
it's gift day, right?
So it would seem.
Have you found any good gifts? I'm trying to find something good for Lanu, and I just keep coming up with the same sort of stuff, like a meat or some seasoning rocks.
Have
God,
you tried a shiny rock?
Oh, a shiny rock.
Maggie has tried.
I have not seen many of those. And honestly, most rocks I run into, I try to eat, digestion and all. Man, shiny rock though. That's a pretty good idea.
Yep, shiny rocks do hold a very important. They're basically currency. Your people are pretty good at sniffing out where to find them. So shiny rocks of various colors are.
It'd be like
money some money.
it'd be like getting a gift card.
Yeah.
It's a little impersonal.
Finding like the biggest, shiniest rock is the best way to like get a mate or something like that. It's all very shiny based.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something nice.
That's
I
how
don't
the
know if I feel that way about Lanu. Lanu's nice and all, but I'm just trying to get like a really solid idea of like, I don't know, like I just need something that pops, something that screams, something that something that really screams when you bite
like
it.
Fucking rat.
a rat.
A rat. I haven't seen too many of those around. Yeah, a rat. That's a great idea.
Of course it is.
Thanks, Varag.
I came up with it.
I really appreciate that. That's great. Also, stay out of my house. I go back home and kind of get ready for the day.
You
All
fucking
the
miscreant.
nearby townspeople, because this is like every day, they're like, "Oh, Rashaz," and they roll their eyes. Vorak, what are you up to?
Trying to remember. Trying to figure out who we got a gift for.
Yeah, figure out who. I guess everyone can kind of just like shift a gift to the next player in line, kind of thing.
He's just been so busy doing guard stuff, as one does. He's always been kind of a jerk.
Has he been
He
getting
doesn't
good
not
shiny?
float.
Has he been getting good shiny rocks for all of his guard work?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's a good guard.
He says,
He's
trying
well
to steal
respected by the
gifts from other
townspeople.
people.
Yep.
Okay.
He's a grumpy jerk, but he's a hell of a guard.
Let me see. Take a look at my stats real quick. I just want to.
He is absolutely getting the gift card. Because he's that guy.
Yeah, no one ever complains about getting shiny rocks. That's always like a default good gift. No one's ever like, "Oh, shiny rocks again." It's like, your people are pretty all about that. So
Yeah.
It's the safest gift to get, and a guard is all about safety. That's a good line.
How big into agriculture are we? Do we like?
yeah, you guys do farming and stuff because venturing outside of the barrier to hunt is very dangerous. So it is a very farming society as well. Like every now and then you'll get some meat, and it's like, oh shit, meat. But like you guys are good with like plants and stuff too.
Do we have any like domesticated animals, like cows or anything like that?
Yeah, you do.
All right, maybe.
But maybe if you head towards Nico's house, you'll see. Maybe you'll see one.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'm assuming it's this way.
You'll have to go up this way. Basically,
Yeah.
top of the map. The top of the map leads to the crossroads. Which means we can say that you all like planned on meeting there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're gonna meet and then go get Maggie or something like that. Because that will let me transition to the other two players' houses that aren't Nico. Don't worry, we'll get to you. You have a different thing going on. We'll get to you in a second.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice
Concern?
house. Woods.
Don't make fun of me.
Yep, we
I'm
see
very sensitive.
Lanu and Brill getting up for the day, and lots of other people. Same thing as basically this scene is happening at the same time as that other scene. So people are getting up and getting ready for Giving Day. Oh, Lanu's at the top, Brill, you're down at the bottom.
Yeah, there I am. So, did you want to go first? Sit?
You can go first.
Okay. So, Brill has been up since dawn, finishing her gift because she left it to the last minute, as usual. And I don't know who she's giving the gift to. Who did we say we were doing the next person in line? What line?
So like, okay, so you can kind of like, basically whenever you're ready to give the gift, you can kind of like decide who it's for, or we can sort of like, you know, if we go back to player hangout, it could do something like Rashaz gets Maggie something, Maggie gets Lanu, Lanu gets Brill gets Forever, you know, kind of like that. Or
I feel like
you guys,
Maggie
we can
and
kinda, if you
Lanu-
guys want to decide who you're giving gifts to now, we can like type it up and figure that out. But
I feel like Maggie and Lanu are on the same page as far as interests go.
That is
Oh yeah.
so
They look
you
like
guys
they
can-
chill.
You guys can decide in the moment who the gift's for, or you know, I guess as long as no one gets like a whole of gifts.
I think
Everyone got
Lanu's gonna
Maggie
give something to
something.
Maggie.
I think Lanu should get all the gifts.
Lanu agrees.
Lanu
He
just
should
gets
get
all
all
the
the gifts.
Anyways.
I think
is
Maggie and
friendship.
Lanu are gift giving partners.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'll go back.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, you just kind of figure it out at the last minute. It's like, hello, you get this gift, and it's like, wow.
Maggie might just have like tiny things for everyone because she cobbles trinkets together that I'm sure only some people appreciate.
I love
Oh.
cobbled trinkets.
I think,
She
Well-
likes to make decor items.
Brill would like to make something for Maggie then. And it is a colored tapestry type thing. Or a rug. I don't know. Whatever you want to use it for. It's made of fibers.
It's made of fibers. Maggie is your local trinket and drug dealer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get that.
Hey
good
Maggie.
push.
Hey Maggie.
Hey, Maggie. Hey.
Just wanted to say, you know, quick outside by the house. Just trying to. Hey, you want to meet me over at my place over at I don't know about 2 past Dino Hand. I think there'll be a drop off to make. Just a little something.
Oh, yeah, man, I got you covered.
Cool.
Okay. Well, I think it's about time to start running off and gathering, so she's like late, and she's running this way, and runs into these guys. Do these guys want to stop her?
No, they get out of your they're like, oh, sorry. They're all just kind of like talking and kind of like a group about like things stuff.
They're like if you've ever walked
Talking
through a
about
flock
giving
of
day, like,
geese.
what are you gonna? Yeah, they're like, what are you gonna get? Well, I think about getting. What are you gonna get? Kind of like that sort of thing. So yeah, they're just hanging.
They're a group that you can hide in an early Assassin's Creed game.
They're like walking through a flock of geese. They all just kind of turn around and they don't want you to touch them, but they will return to their places once you've moved.
Well, Brill appreciates it because she really probably didn't even notice they were there. They blend in. Right. But this one is bright, and she just stops here and she's like, "Oh, hey, you look very nice today, Lanu. Did you?"
Thank you. I'm glad you noticed.
It's very colorful.
I stayed up very late last night, and I look amazing.
God.
I love Lanu.
Thank you. I love Lanu too. I have decided that I am a gift to be around and to look at. So
I
I
am
have
the
dolled
gift.
myself up, and I am going to go over and present my presents to Maggie. And whether or not she appreciates that is her own fucking problem.
You know what?
Because I put in a lot of effort.
Fair. Yeah. And if the rest of us benefit, like, if that's good for the rest of us, yeah, great.
You should benefit.
Everyone can just admire you. It's great.
Yes.
Would you like a flower?
Yes.
Lanu, give me a perception check.
Oh.
How do I do
Oh
that?
my god, fear.
That.
How do
What's in that flower?
It should be under your skills somewhere. Actually, don't remember exactly.
Scramble.
Ah, there it is.
Perception is on the skills. It is like 3 down from the bottom in the first section.
No, actually, it was a roll 20 problem. I couldn't find the menu.
Okay, there we go.
That is much further down.
16.
Than
Yeah, speaking of you looking like poppin' fresh, and like you can tell that like this guy was just kind of like on his way out, but he's giving you like he's like whoa, like he's like slow mo, like he's kind of checking you out.
Hell yeah!
You're being admired.
Good. That is the correct course of action.
But he's too nervous to say anything.
Fucker.
He's a background character. He doesn't get words.
He doesn't get lines.
He doesn't have his own character art. He doesn't matter.
There are
That's
many
his own
monsters
problem.
in the cave to the east.
Go to the cave to the east.
So while that's happening, Brill is like not even noticing that guy either. She just juggles this tapestry and she pulls a flower from one of her little loopy things and just hands it to Lanu, or hands it out to her. Does Lanu accept the flower?
Yes. He eats it.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Very considerate of you. I am sustained.
God! Who knew this of me?
I'm reminded of that bit from SpongeBob, where I think it was Patrick was like, you know how whenever you want to sound smart, you have to speak very loudly, and then you hear Plankton go, correct!
That's says that.
Oh yeah.
That's the Band Geeks episode.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Maybe if we play loud, people will think we're good.
Yeah. I'm sorry for him.
So Brill's just spacing out right now. She's like, oh, I wish I could find some dye that was that blue. Oh, that'd be great. I could make better tapestries. It'd be awesome. She doesn't say this. She's just like awkwardly staring.
Good.
She's off into the
That is
middle
the
distance,
correct course
thinking
of
about
action.
dyes.
When presented with myself.
Mhm.
Lanu. Lanu, what's going on in your head, my guy?
A lot of I love me, I'm so pretty, I love me. Just kind of like an LED display that just keeps scrolling.
Lanu has two
That's a
brain
computer.
cells and they're both shaped like him.
When
Absolutely.
the hex
No
crawl
LED.
starts, none will be spared.
Jesus.
Well, goodbye.
Anyways, well, let's go then. I think
I
we're-
have
For
myself to
story
present.
convenience, you all agreed to meet up at the crossroads to go get Maggie.
Yay.
Alright. I'll drag you all to the crossroads. Brill and Lanu are coming from the right. Rashaz and Vorak are coming from the south.
Is Maggie a fucking crossroads demon? Where is she live?
Maggie's to the left.
Okay! I'm excited to see my dumb bird's house. She's so far away from everyone else.
Where am I?
Oh, and so yeah.
Hello!
Oh, damn it! There's Lanu. Shit, I haven't gotten her. I haven't gotten him anything yet. Oh, hey, hi. How's it going? Hey.
I am awesome.
All right.
Yes, you
We
are.
know, Lanu.
Hi.
Damn it. Lanu is so hard to buy gifts for.
I know. That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, no, it is. I'm gonna make it an us problem until it's fixed.
No, the hell you're not.
Rashad is such a fucko.
You just gotta pick a flower off the ground, man.
Are you here to look at me?
Yeah, that's
the correct course of action.
Here we
That's all
go.
the gift Lanu needs.
all right. Well, hey, weren't we should go see McGee. Oh yeah, I bet she has something.
That's her name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. if that's all there is to that,
How's
Maggie's
everybody's day going? All right, cool.
Maggie's
Look, my
still left.
attention span is not great.
it's
Rashaz
this
is
way?
here to
Oh.
steal
Yeah.
someone else's gift and be like, I got you something.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like looking at at what everybody has. Just not
Lanu
to
has
steal it,
fucking Nothing.
not to steal it, but just to like get an idea of what people are what the hot gift of the season is.
Nah, Rashaz is the guy at the party who adds his name to someone else's gift card
Oh
thing.
yeah, absolutely.
Just like, oh, this is from Becca and Rashaz. Becca's like, what the fuck?
Who's Rashaz?
Oh, you know, Rashaz.
Alright.
We all know Rashaz.
Make sure I have the right one on here.
Let us line up in easy to
man.
select fashion.
Yeah, no,
Ah, man.
I got y'all. You're good.
A
Alright.
capital idea.
Did that
Alright, you
awkward
travel
thing where we
for-
say goodbye to each other, but we're all going in the same
Go- go
direction.
ahead.
And
Maggie, being like a plant person, has her own farm, and that's how she makes all of her biohacker thingies. So you travel a bit of a ways, out to where all the farms are, and here we go.
Oh, good.
Oh.
There are friends here!
That's
Oh.
right. So remember when you asked about cows? You don't have cows, but you do have giant spiders that not only produce milk of some kind, but really nice silk.
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
spider milk!
So yeah,
Delicious.
You got spider milk there. They're giant and scary, but you know they've never like killed anyone or anything like that.
Ah.
That we know.
They're
That's
very
no, I
docile.
don't believe that. Cows are scary, dude.
Nah, they're cute. This
These guys
is
are cool.
great.
As long as you feed them and are nice, you know, they're cool to hang out.
I love
Maggie
them.
at the time of this is probably tending to her farm or doing some sort of Maggie thing.
Maggie is under these leaves, putting trinkets together. There's just like a
Hello!
pile of shiny shit under these leaves, and she's just like making stuff.
Later alive.
Brill is glad she gave Lanu the flower before she could get here and see
It
all
was delicious.
Oh wow. Oh hey McGee.
She pokes her head out from under one of those out of one of these huge leaves. Oh, hello.
Hello!
She's like looking. She's like her eyes pass from person to person. Like she's like, who's at my house?
It's me, Rashaz. Hey, I was wondering if you had any. I was wondering if you had any of that good. Got any of that good? I'm just saying, life is hard, and I need to hallucinate a little bit.
Jeez. This got dark real quick.
she like blinks and is like, I mean, yeah, just
Okay. Look, I got a couple shiny rocks. I will hook you up, and which flower is it?
she kind of waves at one of the orange ones and she's like, only eat one though.
Okay, I got you. All right.
All right, you
Alright.
take. My cat's here now. So if you hear him, I'm sorry.
Kitty!
All right, Rashaz, you require an orange flower.
She's
There is
kind
an
of like,
exchange of goods and services.
yeah, she's like with the same caution where she's like with the same caution of someone being like, hey, don't eat the whole brownie. She's like, only eat one.
Yeah.
Fucking
You should eat half,
yeah.
or else you're just gonna fall asleep. And so yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Oh, hey, yo, it's gift day.
Speaking
It's
of,
gift day. She comes out holding a armful of just like various little shiny things made from colorful feathers and glass and rocks, just like little trinkets and decorative things with which to pin on your feathers.
Yeah, speaking of, here's your gift. Brill
Ooh.
hands her the tapestry and just kind of like holds it out, like, take this.
Oh, Brill. Here. She holds out one of her little, like I guess it would be. It looks like an earring. It's not. It's to hook in your fur and be shiny.
Thank you. And she goes over here to like put it in for exactly what you said.
She scrabbles back around. She's gonna drop this off in her house.
Speaking of presents, my present.
Oh, no!
He spreads his arm out to like the sky, so he like shimmers a little bit. He's like, "Behold,
Oh, you're
you're
so.
welcome."
I am not.
Thank you. You're
Looking away.
so pretty. Here.
I know.
Hands you a thing to go along with the gems already on your face. Have more.
Yes.
Oh man.
She's like looking at his feathers like when he molts, I'm gonna take all of those.
No.
Just so glad I don't have barrier duty today. Whew. It's great to get like a day off every now and again, you know, get gifts for people. Speaking of gifts, I've been thinking about some gifts lately. Hey Lanu,
No.
I got you. I just wanted to let you know that I got you a gift.
Yes.
It's the day of the crossing and all that, and so you know, I just figured I'd hook you up with some of this some of this spider milk.
Maggie blinks. Maggie like tilts like what?
You know,
It's just like,
everybody loves spider
Good.
milk.
I
Yeah.
do. It's good for the scales.
Was that not good enough? All right, let me think about it some.
Thank
I'll
you.
get back to you.
Do not take my gift,
All right, well, I'm
bastard.
just gonna hold on to this. And,
Oh,
you know,
no.
Rashaz just sits there and drinks the spider milk.
My
Let me
milk.
figure this out. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Rashaz looks down at the orange flower he got.
Taken.
Oh no!
Here we
You know what? I bet I could make like some kind of new drink, some kind of like spider milk flower, something hybrid. I should probably ask McGee about. There's no time. And so I start like kind of mashing up the flour like one does over the milk, and kind of let that sit for a little bit.
What is he doing?
I'm sure there's a skill roll involved with creating medicine,
Yeah, life science.
or not medicine. I mean, I'll take life science. It's better, but there is also medicine.
Here, hold on. Let's see. Is there one for just medicine?
Yeah, it's right next to life science.
Oh, medicine. Okay, yeah. So medicine is if you're like applying. So wait, are you like crafting a medicine, or are you just using?
I think I'm crafting a medicine. I'm
That is life
I'm not
science.
taking this. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
That is life science. Like,
That.
I would not.
All right. Let me give it a shot.
medicine is.
Yeah!
Aid.
Oh, good
Ooh.
lord.
All right, so
I'm going to die.
The
We're all
thing you
going, we're all going to die.
but it's double as potent.
Yeah. All right.
So whatever effect you wanted, that is what you get.
Maggie not paying attention is
I'm gonna
like,
add.
boy, I hope he doesn't eat all those flowers. It's
Oh
gonna
no, I'm
fuck
not
him up.
eating them. I just mashed them into the spider milk that I had harvested, and so I'm
You're harvesting
gonna.
my spiders.
Yeah, there's some big spiders. There's milk for everybody. Don't be selfish. It's the giving day. And
Maggie
so,
just rolls up and pops a fake flower made of feathers, like different, like blue feathers, into Vorak's hair. There you go.
He just kind of looks at her for a minute and grumbles some kind of thanks because he's too like that to say thank you for it.
I'm gonna.
But he doesn't want to hurt her
is
feelings.
pleased. Maggie is pleased regardless.
Where's my items? That be an equipment?
Correct.
Okay. Well, this all looks like. This doesn't look like items. It looks like armor and stuff.
You can put.
Oh wait, no. I see.
You
I
can-
see.
You
I
can,
got you.
yeah, you can pick whether something's equipped or if it's being held or.
Hallucinogenic spider milk.
Oh my
He's just
God.
kind of standing. Vorak's just kind of standing there with his stubby little dino arms
Yeah,
crossed,
you're-
look on at this disapprovingly.
Your people have definitely figured out how to make some sort of alcoholic beverage. There's various plants you can use combined with the. These spiders are called Vancha. I think they should appear in your bestiary section.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They do, but
Your people have figured out how to, get crunk.
Hey, double-clicking your token opens the character sheet.
Really?
Oh.
Does yours work okay?
No!
No!
Oh no! I was like, does that mean it's okay?
No.
Explodes. Oh no!
Alright, we're
Rest
back.
in peace.
Opposite.
Yeah, all of your tokens are like linked to your character sheet.
Maggie scrabbles over to Brill.
Oh, hi.
Hey!
Hi, thank you.
Whenever Maggie moves, it's just like really fast and low to the ground all the time.
She's like skipping around.
Yeah, she's like constantly like just scrabbling around.
Rashaz, on the other hand, wishes to make himself appear taller, and so he generally kind of like stands up on his tippy toes.
Brill
Nice.
shakes her head, and you can see the little shiny thing she's like put in one of the loopies.
Yay.
Yeah. Thank you so
Oh.
much.
Yeah. Just don't. She sees you looking at the flowers, and she's like, just don't eat those.
Do you have any good dye flowers? How about blue ones? Blue ones like that. And she
Hmm.
points at Lanu. I haven't seen any, but you know things about flowers.
She thinks, and she's like, I don't think so. Not right now, but I'll keep an eye out. If I find
Yeah.
any, I'll let you know.
Great, thanks.
While all this is happening, Rashaz, you feel a presence behind you.
I turn around. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, this was I really appreciate your contribution to the cause. But this was just a one-time thing between us.
This Vancha kind of gets all up in your business and is kind of like sniffing you down.
You don't want to. You do not want any part of the special Vancha milk that I made. That will not help you grow. Well, actually, I don't know what the effects would be on a Vancha. No, I need this for a gift. I'm very concerned about this gift.
Trying to reason with a spider.
It kind of like clatters. It kind of like clicks its like mandibles a bit. Vancha, not only are they like cows, they're also like lap dogs, but they're also giant. So he kind of just climbs on top of you.
Oh no, that's not acceptable.
Maggie
think
sparks
he's-
up like, hey, what are you doing to my
I think
Vancha?
You can tell there's no like malice or anything. It's just like, hey.
I think
You know how animals are.
I think she's sizing me up to make me a pillow or something. We need to.
I mean, yeah, when you stand that close to her.
Well, I'm not standing close to her. She got in my business.
Uh-huh. Maggie, like, why are you bothering my fucking spider?
Well, once our business concluded, my need for this spider is dissipated. I don't. Please. All right, just try to like crawl out between two of the legs. All right.
You do that. It's kind of like, you know how like animals do that thing where they kind of like spin around to get the exact right like spot, and then they kind of like lay down. It just does that, and it seems content.
All right, you're just gonna do that right where I was standing. All right, I see how this goes. That's fine. That's fine. There's plenty of places to stand. Like right here. Right here's a good place to stand.
There are several squares.
Maggie walks up and she's like, get him.
All right.
Give me a survival check.
Yeah.
That's animal handling in Starfinder. Let's see.
Hey,
So
Keen,
this
guess
is
who has access to my character sheet and not me?
That's right. I sure do.
Guess who has to
Maybe
handle
it'll
my...
work next time. I don't know, because it worked last time. So maybe it'll
Yeah,
work
I
next
don't
time.
know. I don't know what happened.
A 22.
what I
That's
did.
pretty good. So while this spider isn't yours, you don't own any spiders. You're also like pretty friendly with all the farmers around here.
I mean,
and
she
their
lives here.
spiders. So like, yeah, you're like the fun neighbor. That's the truth.
Continue.
Go sit on it.
And does you feel a presence behind you?
What? Hey, no, look. Hey, I can accept moving out of the way once for you, but look, I'm a territorial young avian, and so you can't just be getting up in my space like this. Like, I don't want to have to push you away
She's
or
a friend!
intimidate you.
The Vancha doesn't understand your words, but understands your feelings, and makes kind of like a what you can only interpret as like a sad chitter with her mandibles, and comes back over here to this farm.
Yeah, you know what you did. So, that's just the way.
Console the Vancha.
Like looking around.
This guy, this farmer here, just gives her a pet. Like there.
Like, looking around for somebody to relate to my struggle, I just go over to Varrock. Animals, right?
No. Rex does.
Yeah, you know how it goes, and seeing that Varrock is just not receptive, just kind of animals, right?
No.
Everyone in the farm, no. There's like a chain. No.
Just sort of. Animals, right?
To no one.
To Brill.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell him. That's what I'm
They
trying to
make
say.
the silk. I probably weave with the silk.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The silk is like a fairly common. It's not like rare or anything.
Yeah, they're very
Everyone
useful.
consoled the spider. Sad spider just wanted
That scene
to
from
sit on
Peter
a
Pan
friend.
where they're all like, "Poor Nana." The dad's like, "Poor Nana.
Yeah.
This fucking dog is a pain." You all know what I'm talking about.
I knew.
I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, here. She like whips around and drops like a basically a smaller version of her headdress onto you. There you go.
Oh.
You've been
Oh,
gifted.
is this my gift?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
She's very pleased with herself.
This is fantastic. It's great. I love it. I love it so much. Hey, Lanu.
Hey.
I love it so much that I can't take it all to myself. I gotta share it. Hey, Lanu, do you want this headdress?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Hey, McGee.
Wait, she kind of like she turns around a little. What, you just caught me?
McGee? Maggie?
There
There's
you
an
go.
apostrophe in your name anyway, so
Most of us have apostrophes in our names.
yeah.
Mm.
Which indicates a break in speech. Anyway, so hey, I was wondering if you had like maybe like a fence, but not like a good fence, like one that's like easy enough to move. Like maybe I'm thinking more of like a log.
Is he talking about the line again?
She's like tilting her head a little bit. I mean, she looks around at the trees and the grasslands. Is like, there are logs everywhere.
Oh, I know, but like I was just like thinking of something that I could like something that is easily moved. Like, cause like, fences you generally have to dig into the ground to get those to stick up, but I'm kind of looking for something that's like a fence, only I can move it regularly as needed.
I am easily moved with emotions.
Would you like
Okay.
Lanu's emotions?
Which emotion?
They
Many.
look at
I'm
Lanu.
emotional.
Many emotions.
We know.
Can't you tell?
You could probably just place Lanu there.
Yeah, but then Lanu would be there. Like all the time. And like I like Lanu and everything. Looks
You
over at Lanu and smiles as if Lanu cannot hear this conversation.
I hear everything.
But
No, Lanu.
but not all the time.
What's wrong? You don't like having Lanu near you always? I am a
Lanu,
gift.
right?
Yeah, Lanu's a gift.
All
He
right.
scrambles over to Lanu and gives Lanu a pat on the head.
Yes, this is the correct course of action.
Maggie nods to Rashad's like, yeah, see?
Yeah. Looks over at the spider. People, right?
Careful, the spider's gonna sit on you.
The spider wishes to answer but looks away, knowing rejection.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like eats some,
He
like,
sort of
stuff on the ground or whatever.
he sort of like shoulder bumps the abdomen and is like, you know, this one knows. Just Rashad's just thinking about social anxiety and also the spider milk that he has.
The very potent, doubly effective
Yeah.
spider milk.
No. You can't be your father.
Ugh.
So anyway, what do you guys want to do? So yeah, if you're planning on participating in the events of the day, you need to find the chieftain and kind of find out what's up. He's the one who's like running this whole shtig. So,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's my day off. I'm definitely going to enjoy the festival.
So yeah, you're all gonna head towards his house and sort of the festival grounds. All right, after walking back more or less to, kind of more towards the center of town. So let me copy all of this correctly. Just a moment. It's not what I wanted to do, game. How do you do this? There we go. Oh, you find yourself going back to the center. You see the chieftain, the one who looks different than everybody else.
Wow, he's so beautifully rendered.
I appreciate his headdress.
Yes, he has a very nice headdress.
Is it nicer than Lanu's new headdress?
It's bigger.
Roll to contest headdress.
Lanu, you can't keep doing this.
The whole package of Lanu plus headdress versus the chieftain's headdress.
See, if you come to the town center, he's doing this. He and this other guy over here are kind of doing this like chalk outline, and he kind of finishes up. He sees you guys and he waves you over. He has a pretty close relationship with the mystics of the party. As mystics, your job, including his and all the other mystics in town, kind of take turns keeping the barrier up, like you do in like shifts kind of thing, because it needs constant work. So he's very familiar with you two.
Outstanding. Hey, chieftain. Sorry, I didn't mean to almost step in your circle.
Oh no, that's all right. We're gonna have a sort of wrestling arena here, sort of, where you kind of, if you push someone across the line, then they lose, and
Ah, yes.
Riveting festivity.
I just have an immense respect for lines as barriers, and would not want to impede upon the integrity of your barrier.
No, that's all right. You can just carefully step over. It's not if you somehow manage to just mess it up, it's it's an easy fix. No worries, my boy.
All right, if you say so, Chief. So how's your day going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. Received lots of gifts from people. Trying to give as many back, it's very difficult when you're the chieftain to come up with so many gifts.
Yeah. People are really into skulls as gifts, huh?
So, Keen feels like a dummy because he didn't realize those were there when this map was set up. Yeah, they're not human skulls, but maybe they're like the skulls of various wildlife that have been...
What's a human?
Okay, there's no people.
Yeah,
there's no humans around. So.
What are
Skulls can
those
be
monkeys?
a good decorative
Monkeys.
choice, says Maggie. She's just snuffling around the circle.
What does Maggie say?
She's just snuffling around the circle. She's not doing anything important. She's just being her and skittering around the circle.
Brill is balancing on this log. Or at least she was until Vorak got here.
He's just
Give
vibing.
me a... I want to say that's acrobatics to balance.
Sounds good. How do I make that happen?
So in your character sheet, under skills, you'll see acrobatics. Just click acrobatics.
Okay.
And it should roll it. BRB, don't move the circle. Okay, man.
Stay within the circle.
I pressed it.
Ooh.
Funny. Oh, yeah.
You did it!
Being an operative, you're really good at balancing on stuff. So, like, Vorak gets on it, and even though this would have messed up, like, any other person's balance, you're, like, not even affected.
He gives Brill an impressed nod.
Brill nods back.
Nope.
Well, excellent.
6.
All right.
So, have you all been able to partake in any of the festivities today?
No, I think we pretty much just got here.
I see.
I just finished making gifts, she says, dropping another fake flower, fake feather flower onto this random dinosaur.
He takes it and he smiles. He's like, "Oh, thank you."
She is pleased. She is
He
pleased.
comes over here and he like shows all
Skitters
the flips.
away.
Like, check this out. Check out this cool flower.
Oh crap! I should have got something for the chieftain. Looks down at Spider Milk.
Yes, she does.
Oh man, I was gonna save this. You know, I was gonna save this for later, but
There we go. Fuck.
Oh, there you are.
You good?
Hi.
I was gonna save this for later, Chief, but but you know, this is a special gift that I got, and I appreciate you so much teaching us about all of the mystic arts and stuff like that. And,
Of course.
And, you know, upkeeping the barrier, very important work, very dangerous, very handsome. And I just wanted to give you this as a little gift, a little show of my appreciation.
All right, are you giving him the?
I'm giving him the potent spider milk.
He takes it and he inspects it with a knowing eye. Yes, this is high quality stuff. I can already tell. He kind of pops open the container and he gets like a whiff of it. And he just downs it all in one go.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Maggie, who has no idea what has transpired with that milk, is like, this is fine.
Yeah, powerful. I couldn't get it all down in one gulp like you did, Chief.
Oh, I've been doing this for a long time, I assure you.
Yeah, a lot of practice, a lot of years.
Yes.
A lot of years of drinking spider milk. Anyway,
Yep.
I
keeps us alive and keeps the bone strong.
Yeah, I don't want to bug you. I don't want to bug you all day. I'm sure you've got all kinds of important work to do. But when this wrestling thing gets set up, maybe Varak can come in and show some people what for.
Oh, definitely. There's a few other things that are already ready to go. We've cleared out one of the more inactive farmlands to have a variety of activities, and there's also he kind of like into you. This is all secret. There's also the we fixed up one of the caves nearby with some sort of surprise. I think you lot would be best at tackling it. You have, experience with fighting things, so perhaps it would be a good opportunity to test your mettle.
I love cave surprises. And
That's the title of the episode. Cave surprises.
huge
There's
fan.
probably a joke there.
Huge fan of cave surprises. I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna guide all of my friends through that, and I'll point all of the cool cave surprises out to all of them because
but it's not ready just yet. So don't go there just yet. I'm going to head over there shortly to kind of wrap some things up. But feel free to take part in the rest of the activities we have to offer.
Yeah, what kind of stuff's going on this year, Chief?
Let's see. I think someone had some sort of target practice set up. There was a mud race. Let's see. There's a few other things. We're all in that farm area. So once you head over there, you'll be able to see. I think someone was setting up some kind of magic show.
Ooh.
I
feel free to. A lot of people are sort of setting up their own, fun activities. Makes my job a lot easier, to be honest.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, we'll go check some of those out. Thanks for talking to us, Chief.
Oh, of course, anytime, my boy. And I hope the rest of you all have a wonderful Giving Day. And he sort of makes his way this way.
Maggie, who apparently has the attention span of a fly, is hopscotching this while everyone was talking.
So, do you guys want to go check out some of those cool, fun fair games?
I suppose.
Yes.
Alright.
This seems like an adequate use of my time.
Do I have a choice in the matter?
No.
I mean, you do, but
I mean,
you can do
No.
whatever you want.
well, Varak. Well, the fight area is not set up yet, so maybe we can go kill some time with some games. I hear they had target practice set up. That's important for us.
It is.
That is a statement of fact.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for pointing it out.
All right, let's go check. Let's go.
All right, Brent.
Teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid.
Teleports behind you. All right. After traveling some way, you go to one of the more abandoned farms. This one's not in use right now.
A friend. A large friend.
You see a myriad of different activities going on. You see, this guy is setting up his. On the right map. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, so you see this guy kind of setting up his targets. You see these people in the middle of like a mud race. Like it's a race, but it's muddy, so it's like cold.
Oh, gross.
These people are waiting for the Asubid Magic Show. And over here, you recognize this giant fucking spider. This is like the queen of all of the spiders. When your people came here, not a lot of spiders made it through, but this one did. And thanks to, its ability to just like keep popping out babies, it more or less helped you guys survive, and her keeper is there. So,
all right.
which activity do you wish to partake in first?
Lanu sees this group of people, and he's going to present himself to them. Hello!
Lanu is a simple man.
They all turn to face you, and they're like, "Oh, Lanu," like they're kind of murmuring, like, "Oh, it's Lanu."
Oh, look! Oh, wow, Lanu, is that Lanu? I'm gonna pickpocket.
Dinosaurs don't have pockets.
I guess that'd be a stealth check. That's the closest thing.
Cool.
If you're actually going to.
Yeah. Do I get any kind of bonus to this because Lanu is very distracting with his opulence?
Yeah, I'll throw on a number.
All right.
Oof. Even the number I was going to throw on. Yeah, you immediately start like rummaging through this guy's pockets, and he's not as into Lanu as everyone else. He notices, and he's like, "Whoa, hey, whoa."
No,
I know we're all trying to find gifts for Giving Day, but look, I worked really hard to make these, and I plan on handing them out to who I want to.
Oh no! You're right. I just saw that this guy over here. He was messing with that. I slapped his hand out of the way.
Give me a diplomacy or a bluff. Let me see. It's probably a bluff check because you're walking.
Absolutely a bluff check.
All right, I can do that. Still not great.
this guy turns and he's like, "What did you say about me?"
Oh, I just saw what I saw, man.
This guy's my best pal. He would never do anything like that. Yeah, like, what's your deal? The crowd is getting restless.
Maggie.
People! I present to you! Me!
Look, it's Lanu!
Lanu, give me a diplomacy check to calm the horde.
He doesn't want attention taken off of him. Diplomacy.
If I ever say like make a this check, 16.
I just had to look for it.
Yeah, they're kind of like grumpy still, but they're like, yeah, just whatever, like they're gonna let it go, but they're not happy.
At least
still.
Lanu is here.
Yes.
Like,
You know
I
how
am your hero.
you know how Rashaz is.
Maggie
Menace.
scrabbles over to this guy specifically and drops a trinket in his tiny dino hands.
He's like, oh, thank you. He feels better.
She is pleased.
Everyone likes Maggie.
she is pleased. She scrabbles away.
Alright, so
You're welcome.
yeah, those guys are still waiting for their magic show to happen. This guy up here is still preparing. So down in the bottom right, you have the target practice, and the bottom left, you have the mud race. And at the top left, you have the big spider, and that guy is doing like a come one, come all, see how long you can ride the great Kindla. Come one, come all, see how long you can last. It's like a bull riding.
I think
Maggie
Rashaz should ride the
fucking-
spider.
Books shit over to the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know people want to diverge. You can kind of figure out who wants to go first out of all these different activities.
Brill has been over here studying the track for like.
Maggie, low to the
Rats
ground,
and things
full
that can trip
sprint, nearly tripping over herself, runs over to the spider.
Okay, do we want to resolve Maggie's thing first, or does anyone else want to really go first? Or
We can go, like...
it doesn't affect anything who goes first, so...
Rashaz is just going to be like hyperventilating a little bit because of the anxiety, and he's gonna grab around on his stuff, and he's like, "Oh crap! I forgot I gave the milk away."
These guys are running in like the muddy race, and they see you. This guy like slips, and this other guy is like, "Ha-ha!" and he like keeps going.
Oh.
Brill takes a note of that.
Do people make bets on these things? Huh.
Probably. I can't imagine they don't.
Yeah, there's no rule saying you don't, but no one is at the moment.
Rather than doing that, I'm gonna be a bookie. And so I'm just gonna start talking about the odds and stuff, and I'll be like, hey, who wants to throw in some money? Let's make this interesting, fellas.
These two guys down here are the ones who are kind of like running the mud show is like a strong word, or the mud race, because it's like just muddy, but they're like keeping it like wet and stuff. They have like pails of water because it's pretty warm out, so you know it'll dry quickly if they don't maintain it. But
yeah. And so I'm just gonna be talking with these guys while other people do stuff.
Okay. If no one has any preference, I guess we'll do Maggie's thing first. Also, anyone could attempt to ride, you know, the big spider.
Maggie wants to ride.
I will say for each of these things, if you succeed, there is a prize, but there's only one of that thing. But you don't know what it is, so keep that in mind. There's prizes for these things, but you can't all have all the prizes because there's not enough. So.
Yeah, Brill's just studying, so she'll be over here while Maggie's doing whatever.
Okay, Maggie, you approach the great Kinla and her like gamer guy, her handler. And he's like, "Ah, yes, you young lady, would you like to test your wits, your stamina, your strength against the great Kinla?"
Yes.
All right. So
boy, would I.
He pats the great Kinla, and she kind of like kneels down so you can kind of climb up her and like ride the, I don't know what the butt is called, the thorax. Is that the thorax? The back part.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
the thorax. So you get up there. Okay.
She hunkers.
So here's how this will work. You have to last 4 rounds against the Great Kinla. So basically, you're going to make attack rolls against each other, and if yours is higher, you stay on. If not, you fall off.
Fantastic.
And we'll just say it's it would be like a strength-based one, so you would just use your melee weapon for this to keep it simple. The official rules for like grappling and all that stuff require a lot more big numbers, but so this is just for fun. So
yeah, that's all right. She also let me take a look at
Let me find some more appropriate music. I think this one will work because this one's like actiony.
Can I get a
She sure is a fighter, so this will be funny.
There we go. Okay, so give me an attack roll because you're hanging on, right? The Great Kinla kind of stands up and starts doing like the bucking thing. So yeah, give me an attack roll.
No, Keen, you give you an attack roll.
That's right.
Got him.
Okay.
Fuck me, right? Okay.
Oh
hold
shit,
on.
I should be looking at what the biohacker stuff is, because...
Yeah, any of your abilities you could use if you feel like it would help. And I know you have some debuffs and stuff, so those might help.
She's not gonna poke the spider.
Okay.
That
So
would be rude.
we'll say, here's your attack roll. Full attack, no. Okay, so you roll 13. Not too bad. Alright, the Great Kinla is going to get to go. 8. Yeah, not so great. She is big and cumbersome, but she's not especially strong. So we'll have you...
Maggie hunkers!
Yep, you do this again. So it'll let me. Ooh, a 7. Let's see how the Great Kinla does. A 4.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Oh, 2 rounds to go. You're holding on, but maybe she like didn't sleep well or whatever. But let's see what happens. Let's see how you do. Ooh, a 3. Ooh, all these little rolls.
Bad!
Bad. Let's see how the
Throw her
Great
off into
Kinla
the mud.
does. Round 3.
Do it, Kinla! Throw her into the mud!
Oh! Somehow you are besting this mighty beast. Can you hold
This
on? For
fucking
one
spider
more
deserves
round?
better!
Spider's asleep.
13, not too bad. Yeah, the spider's asleep.
This is Spider's
All right,
nat 20.
This is her last chance to get you up. Nope, she fails.
Wow.
Wow! Unbelievable! We've finally had the first person manage to ride the Great Kinla. Kinla finally, like, throws you off. But not like that hard.
Brill was watching you cheering, and she comes over to like help you get up if you've fallen down.
I'm the queen of the spiders! Maggie pops up immediately like, yes!
Alright, and for you, young lady, here is your grand prize!
Bestow upon me my prize.
You get, I feel like this is kind of like weirdly fitting for you in a
She's
way.
like standing there, hopping from foot to foot, grabby hands, like, give me my prize.
He pulls out a strange-looking fruit. For all intents and purposes, this is called the sturdy fruit. Once you eat it, you get a +1 to your fort saves for 1 day.
Ew!
So if you know some weird stuff's gonna come up that would involve that, you can eat that, and for the full day, it's a one-use item. It's just, it's a fruit. You eat it. So I will add that to your inventory. I remembered. I have your character sheet.
Hey.
Maggie runs over to Brill. I'm the queen of the spiders! She says, showing Brill her fruit.
Brill gives you the dino equivalent of a high five, maybe like a tail slap or something, I don't know.
Little hip bump.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I will say, if anyone wants to try these, like, you won't get the same prize, but you'll get, like, gems, which is basically currency. So, I don't know how much that'll matter later, but you never know. So, if anyone, you're free to try these more than once, but the first person who succeeds gets, like, the big prize.
The nice prize, yeah.
Yeah, the nice prize. Otherwise, you get money.
Hey, Mickey, I want to try this thing.
Oh.
And she's like pointing at this track.
Oh.
Yeah. I gotta go to the beginning.
Why is Lanu getting closer?
Oh, guys.
Ew.
Oh, okay. No, Brill's really good. You should definitely bet on Brill.
Let's see. I got a couple gems. You got between them, they have like 7 gems.
Cool.
Pretty nice.
Cool. Odds are 5 to 1. And so let's make this happen. Hey, Brill, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah.
Hey, Brill, I need you to throw this race. I need you to take a dive.
Dive?
Yeah. Don't worry.
I go faster if I like slide, I guess. Like slide and then handspring and then yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Morak's just kind of standing over his shoulder disapprovingly.
Yeah.
Maggie.
So and don't worry. If you lose, you actually win because I can share some of my shinies with you.
Lose.
Yeah. I need you to take a dive. You understand? Like a dive.
What's going on? This looks like peer pressure.
Huh?
But-
No, there's no peer pressure. There's no peer pressure here. Why would there be peer pressure? I'm not
No,
peer
there's
pressuring anybody.
there's most certainly peer
Maggie,
pressure here.
Maggie like walks up to Brill like, you look uncomfortable. What's happening? What's happening, honey?
I'm just gonna race. Bye. How do I race?
So here's how racing works. You need to find. You can either challenge another player to get the good thing, or you can challenge a citizen. Basically, you will just kind of do your movement speed across. Which I think, Brill, you're extremely fast. And you just kind of figure, so basically here, I'll do like an X where the starting, or where the finish line is. You basically run to the X and then run back kind of thing. You have to stay on this muddy trail. As you run, you need to make reflex saves to not slip and fall. If you fall 3 times, you lose. Unless you finish the race before then. Here, let me throw an X. We'll say right here. That's the end. And then you gotta run back, and the starting line is... say it's here. So you have to like go on this windy path, basically. So yeah, you can challenge someone to a race. You can, I guess, also just run it yourself. Or you can challenge, one of these like random guys that are just kind of around.
Oh yeah, Varak would be perfect.
Race. Yes.
Of course.
Hey Varak.
Yes.
Hey, Varak. I need you to take a dive.
I'm not taking a dive.
All right.
Shaz.
Shaz! Maggie turns around with her fruit. I'm the queen of the spiders!
You're going to
Awesome. Hit
dinosaur.
bump.
Yeah!
Alright, these guys are like, okay, we have our first 2 racers. Remember, if you fall 3 times, you are out of there. Alright, we'll set this up kind of like an initiative, I guess. There's 2 of you. So...
Maggie on the sidelines moving, like, wiggling her butt like she's also about to run. Just excited, just fucking pumped.
So, boys, who you got?
You 2, go ahead and roll initiative. We'll see who's, like, maybe... who kind of gets to go... Who gets to go first, basically. Should be on your character sheet. If you have your token selected and you click initiative, it should just add the number for you.
Alright, let's see.
Wait a minute,
It's in like the top right somewhere, I think.
Of the character sheet.
Character sheet,
Yes,
what about that?
yep. Yep, character sheet.
There we go.
Top.
Ooh.
Okay.
The fuck do you mean 20.2?
20.2?
I think it does that for like tiebreakers. That's like how it's.
Oh, okay.
Roll 20 character sheets to do it.
It doesn't even
Okay.
have to do that. When you organize the
doesn't.
list and roll 20, it
0.04?
randomizes it in highs anyway.
Oh well. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, Vorak is like really ready to go.
Let me just pull out my D5.04.
So yeah, you can kind of, if you use the ruler tool, you can kind of like figure out, you can go, to not totally cheese this, you get like 1 move action, because this is difficult terrain, you don't get like 2 move actions, you just like sprint half the thing. So yeah, you can move max your movement speed, you can use the arrow or the ruler to kind of figure out how far you can go.
Which is 35, so...
Yep. And there are no rules aside from the ones I mentioned, so do with that what you will.
Which square 35 is, because I can't count or remember. I can't remember an image that was not in front of me within the
See
past.
here, right here. Yeah,
Second.
35. 35.
Alright.
So Brill's all happy now because she's thinking, I picked the best person to race with me. So
Okay,
if I lose,
and-
then I lose. And
And
I
give me a
win.
reflex save.
Rashad's happy too.
Reflex.
It's pretty slippery, and your feet kind of get stuck as you run through the mud.
He gets an amazing start, and then he just... Where the hell are my reflex saves?
Should be on the right side of your character sheet. It's under saving throws.
There it is.
It's under health.
That's it, right?
Oof, yeah, that is not a high enough DC. You fall.
He gets such a strong start, and then he just immediately
We'll
eats
say,
shit.
Just eat shit.
We'll say
Good
it's a
job,
net.
Varak!
We'll say it's a net
Don't
with a 1 on it.
talk
You
to
fall
me.
one time. Okay. Brill's turn. Are you doing like the letting them go first because you're gonna ace it or whatever sort of thing?
You're killing it!
Because knowing your movement
Yes.
speed,
I'm gonna kill your nasty
Yep,
hands.
she was stretching. She just taking
Stop.
her time.
Maggie like, shit, I do that without mud.
Right. So what do I do again?
so you're basically just gonna move like whatever your movement speed is. You're gonna go that far. You can use the ruler tool. It's on the left side. And kind of drag like this
Okay,
to
so
see
that's like-
kind of how far.
So that's 50.
Yeah, so you have
Okay.
movement.
Wait,
Sure.
how do I ruler tool?
On the left side of the screen, it's one of the tools on the
There it
left.
is.
It's under the magnifying glass, and you can kind of like drag it around.
Wait.
If you want something more specific, you can kind of like, as you go to a different square, you can right click and
Oh.
kind of make like.
Wait, hold on. Yes.
As long as you're staying on the muddy path, you can't leave it. Yeah, like that.
Bro fucking steps on Vorak.
So
How
there.
much movement speed do you have?
Oops.
Brill is very fast with 50.
Holy
Um,
shit.
so,
I think it was
also,
there, right? Yeah.
yeah, so
Damn.
Hanekins have a 40-foot movement speed. And then as an operative, you get an extra 10. Because you're an operative, so 50. Yeah, Brill is very fast.
Alright, I'm wearing heavy armor, so I'm very slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
Okay, give me another reflex save, or give me a reflex save, Brill, to see if you skid and fall.
Okay. Reflex save. That one?
13, yep, you pass.
Hooray!
Yep, you make it there just fine. Alright, Vorak, you get back up. This shaves off 5 feet from your movement.
How many feet? 5?
Yeah, so you are at 35, right? So now you're at 30. Just for this set of movement speed. On your next turn, assuming you don't fall, you go back to normal.
20.
Oh yeah, I'll move these. They're done racing. They're out of your way.
Okay.
Hey boys, who you got?
Oh, you know, I mean, like, personally, I think it's gonna be that armored guy. And the other guy's like, no, it's gonna be the not armored guy. And the other guy's like, what do you mean it's not? He's got armor, he's protected from the mud. And they dumb conversation.
He's immune
boys,
to mud.
we could definitely make this interesting. Like you both seem very certain. Why don't we put a little shinies on it? Little shiny stones.
Yeah, all right, we'll settle that.
Dang
After the race. Yeah, that is another. Yeah, you fall again. Oh man.
Vorak eats shit again.
And that decreases your. Oh, oops, the wrong. Is that to a 2? Yeah, that'll decrease your movement speed by another 5 feet until, you know. So, Brill.
So Brill can go in a straight line, I think.
Oh
to
yeah.
that X.
Yep,
right
you sure
there?
can. Yep.
Yeah. Oh. So she's just found the optimal path and is just skipping along
Yep.
and slides
you've
into the
done
X, taking a dive into the X.
Take her down.
Into the X. Give me another reflex save.
Yes. It has to load every time.
Oh yeah, you do it and there's like flare and it's awesome. Even the
Yeah.
great Kinla notices and turns and these guys are like, whoa!
There's like a wave of mud that just comes up
Oh,
from
yeah.
where I'm like sliding into home.
It's very cool. Vorak,
He's panting and just like,
you're down to I believe 25 movement speed.
yes.
Maggie ducks under these leaves and is like, "You got this."
Very kind of Maggie to say.
He's already lost,
Oh,
and she's like,
God.
"You can do it."
All right, give me another reflex. I'll let you know the DC isn't very high. You've just been rolling low.
I know.
It's not impossible. So
It's not
It's
impossible. I just
cold.
can't roll.
yeah, all right. So your movement speed goes back up to full. You're full of like vigor now. You see Brill just being like a cool guy at the finish line. But
Kids these days.
you're like fucking coming.
Kids these days no respect for their elders.
Oh, who did we lose?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Austin. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Good. We'll keep going because he's not involved in this race.
You lost a
We'll
lot
see
of
what's
money.
up in a second. Oh, there he is.
Aha.
Bro,
You're
you good?
My Wi-Fi died.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
That's his life.
All right, Brill. You see Vorak coming, ready to dive on that X. So now you have to make your way back to the first X.
Oh, we have to go back.
Yeah, yeah. You have to go there and go back.
Oh, okay. So I did my nice dive just for fun, and then let's see, where's the tool? Yeah. Okay. Hey.
Also,
Cool.
after this race, I'll have to
Oh,
let
there
my
we go.
dog out. He's wanting to go outside, so we'll do that after this race.
So
You guys
I'm
can
gonna go
What?
around because that's polite.
Very kind.
And there. Okay.
Yep, you'll end here.
So
You can just move your
there.
to where I'm pinging right here. Could be here.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay,
Did it.
give me another reflex save.
Okay.
11. Yep. You kind of struggle a little bit.
Oof.
You
yeah.
feel like you're almost gonna slip, like whoa, 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 but like you're good.
Yeah, my fancy move. I might have hit my ankle funny, and I'm just kind of recovering from that.
All right. All right, Vorak, your movement speed is back all the way up. You can like reach that exit and start going like back.
Yay!
So that's 10, and then from there you can go another 25.
Great. So... Just there and back, baby.
Yep. Can you touch the X? Give me a reflex save.
Immediately fucks up the reflex save. Yeah.
Oof, yeah. You see Brill skating off. I wish I had some like sad music to play, but I don't. Yeah,
Green bird.
yeah. You slip and fall. Your armor is not helping you. This guy over here, who is like, the armor man is so full of shit. As you
Armor
follow
makes you
Brill,
immune to mud.
easily makes her way back to the finish line. Don't have to make a reflex save there just because Vorank is already lost.
He's already dead.
He's already dead.
I slide into this one too. Because if
All
I
right.
think one dive is good, 2 dives are better. He said dive twice.
That's right.
Woo!
These guys are like, yeah, all right, we have our first winner of the day, the first one to not fall down and stuff. Here's your prize. You get a gem of reflexes. You get a +1 to reflex saves once a day. You must call that you're going to use it before you roll your reflex save.
Okay.
That
You
wasn't
can
good to
attach
have
that
for the
to
race.
wherever on your body. It's just something you put on.
So I am going to take that and braid it into like a necklacey thing.
Yep, and just add that to your equipment. And just
Really
let you have it.
Morok's just kind of lying face down in the mud for now.
The upside down head of Rashaz comes into view. You did great, buddy. I just made so many shiny stones. Here, have some.
I don't want your.
We'll say you made like 20 off of that. That's
Yeah.
not a good amount.
That's plenty.
Well, you guys roleplay. I'm gonna let my dog out. I'll be right back.
He's just drop it on Vorak.
All right.
I
well,
mean, like, if
Like
you
a
don't want,
sprinkle of pebbles, just like.
yeah.
I mean, if you don't want them,
A sad drizzle upon Vorak. Hey, Vorak. You want a booster?
Yes,
All right.
I am also here.
we know, Lanu.
It's time to do a biohacker thing, except Keen has
Complaining
my
about his
You
phone.
did it!
You did it!
Hey, Lanu.
Yes,
Do you shoot arrows?
I can.
All right. Well, maybe you should give the targets a try.
That
You
is an excellent idea.
You know, I hear the
I
winner
wish
gets.
I thought of that.
I hear the winner gets a lot of money, or attention. Attention. That's the thing. Attention.
I like those.
You are. That should not have worked, and you know it.
Yeah.
Brill offers Vorak to help Vorak up, and only now realizes just how heavy the armor is and is feeling kind of guilty for challenging.
Maggie and Brill together push Borak.
Yes.
Push Borak to
I hope
his
so.
feet.
Yes, these
None of us
targets
can
look
rotate it.
shootable.
Just push him out of the mud.
Yeah.
Super shootable. Like the most
Yes.
shootable targets.
No, the most shootable is a dead baby, because they
Uh.
cannot defend themselves.
They're a little small though.
No.
Hmm. All right. Well, good luck.
Yes. I do not need luck.
At least, at least,
Boy.
at least some of these, at least some of these
I'm
main
sorry.
characters have respect for their elders.
Boy, Lanu, huh?
Maggie pats Borak.
I was merely making an example.
I want to
That was your first example. That's fine. All right. Well, go ahead. Take the shot, Lanu.
I can't. I have to wait.
The DM is gone. He can't.
Practice
I am
it.
Like I
incapable
said,
of even
take the
looking
shot,
at the ball.
Lanu. No. Oh.
Okay.
Well, good
I
job,
aim
Brill.
for
Good job.
shots.
I took a
Good-
dive.
Yeah, I saw you
I-
took
Twice.
a few. You still won though. And so I'm wondering if maybe we need to have a discussion about the nomenclature. Like whenever you're competing in something and somebody asks you to take a dive, they're asking you to kind of like intentionally lose. Now you don't want to make it look like you're intentionally losing. You just want to make it look. You want it to look convincing. There's a lot of shiny stones that you can get out of that. It's a lucrative business.
But I'm more about flowers than stones. I don't know about that one.
Consider trade stone for flour.
But I got a shiny stone for winning.
You did, but it's a different it's a different kind of shiny stone. Like that shiny stone's great and all, but think about all of the multiples of shiny stones that you can get. Like these. He pulls out his little bag of 20 shiny stones. See?
Feels like cheating.
So remember how when they were talking about the race, how they said there are no rules? If there's no rules, there's no way to cheat.
That sounds flawed.
Did you run
No.
out of things to talk about?
No.
Gems can be used. Okay. All
In
right.
exchange for goods and services.
In exchange
Good
for
win!
goods and services.
I wanted a peanut.
Maggie rolls over to hip bump Brill.
Maggie, Rashaz wanted me to lose.
He wanted you to what?
She like kind of looks over to Rashaz.
Pardon me.
There was peer pressure, says the drug dealer.
Rock just kind of sighs.
Well, that's
He's neighbors with this guy. He's so used to this shit, and it still exhausts him every time.
Look, you don't get a house with 4 rooms just by going about your day job.
We're.
Wondering about that.
How do you think Farak got his house?
Probably by but it probably took him a lot longer to get it.
Well, he is old.
See? So
Yeah.
Lanu, what I'm gonna need you to do.
Is anyone else killed
Are-
Tayo?
Are you a good archer, Lanu?
I think 6 is muted.
Uh-oh.
uh-oh.
Varak! Hey!
Oh god. Here he comes.
Oh, he's coming.
You like archery and stuff? Right?
I am
You've always
trained.
told me that. You've always said that, I think. I'm
Have
pretty
I
sure.
now?
Yeah.
That makes it sound like you have not been paying attention to anything I have said to you in the past, however long we've known each other, because I don't think we ever established that.
You are a fan of the martial arts, which is like the like, you know, it's fighting, it's wrestling, it's bowmanship.
That is my job.
You trying to get more people to help you cheat at gambling? Huh, Shaz?
It's not cheating at gambling. I'm not gambling.
You're
I'm
just
booking.
cheating other people into gambling.
Yes. I'm the hero here. I'm the moral. I am standing upon a moral platitude.
You're just saying words now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can
I
also
am.
say words.
Look, Lanu's great at saying words.
You're just
I
saying.
You're doing great, Lanu.
You're just saying
I
words in an
am.
order that doesn't mean anything.
It's awful of you to sit there, and I'm frankly insulted that you would insult Lanu like this.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Now you're bringing.
Lanu is out here doing his damned best, and
And what, Rashaz? And what is he doing his best?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So Lanu, you should definitely try shooting some arrows.
Varak looks like he wants to just go sleep.
I had to wait for the guy running the thing to be alive again.
I am alive
He's
again.
back.
Sorry.
He's alive.
The guy running the.
Dog's good now.
I shall shoot a
Doing
thing.
The target
Is
practice
Lanu an
next.
archer? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is funny. Maggie is not gonna speak up. She is just gonna watch.
Yeah, Brill's watching Rashaz now too.
Maggie watches Rashaz try to get people to cheat at archery for him as the biohacker actively uses
Hello!
a ranged weapon. She's like, that's alright. I'm just gonna let this happen.
The person, this guy finishes up
I would like to shoot your belongings.
Ah, yes, step right up. Here, we'll have you... Here, come with me. We'll have you stand right over here. Right over here. Oh,
Right
Hello?
over here.
sorry, right here. There we go.
You're gonna do great, Lanu.
Alright, and if you can hit the same target 3 times in a row, you'll win a grand prize. So basically you just make like attack rolls against it with your ranged weapon. If you hit it 3 times, then you get the thing. But if you miss,
Okay.
then you lose.
If you miss and you hit the guy running it.
Yeah, she scrabbles around and pops up.
Then you really lose.
Maggie scrabbles around and pops up. You got this.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
That was abysmal.
That's not a hit. That might be your damage or something.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It should be on
you
your
think
character
I
sheet.
know things?
The hit is a d20.
That's definitely not enough.
And the attacks, and then I think you just
Yeah.
click on the bow.
Yeah, if you have a bow, that's what you
Do you
use.
think any of us know things?
That's not. It's on 6. You gotta look on your character sheet.
Do
No.
I
19.
Yeah, all of this stuff's on your character sheet. If you go to your character sheet, scroll to the bottom, you'll see attacks, then you'll see bow. If you click bow, like it rolls your bow.
Okay.
I think the 19 should stay.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. The 19 definitely would have hit. The 13 hits also. Alright, so... Alright, y'all. Okay, so you get,
Y'all
you get 1 more. So 2 arrows plung into this thing's chest.
Nice.
Kabonk.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm afraid. Yeah, it falls like at its feet. Oh, I'm so sorry. That one's a miss.
I ignored that and fire again because I've got terrible listening skills.
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
that one hits, but I'm sorry, but you still lost. He kind of comes over and he like pulls the arrows out. And, he comes over and he gives them back to you.
Why?
Because you missed. I'm sorry. That was the rules of the game, folks. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose.
I'm not done.
Hey,
Well,
I
Hey,
think
Lanu.
I think the magic show needs entertaining again.
Hey, Lanu. Is the magic show on?
Yeah, I don't know.
You kidding? Lanu
There's
is
still
the
a
magic
bunch
show.
of people just sitting
She-
there.
Pats Lanu.
We'll say
I
that once
am.
the target practice thing is resolved, then the magic show will happen.
Convenient.
Unless, yeah. 4 things at the same time is hard.
Tell you
so
what.
if anyone else wants to try the target practice,
Maybe so.
no one has
wanna
won
you,
the
you,
grand prize.
you wanna give it a try, Varak?
Yes,
By all means.
of course. I'm gonna fail this first roll.
You got this.
I don't actually have a bow, but whatever.
Maggie hypes you.
Thank you. If the character sheet would load, that would be lovely.
Only I have access to character sheets for all my pawns.
Oh
They
no!
look fine for me. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why they're dumb.
Yeah, mine works fine now, but it had a hard time getting there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is.
Can I boost my friend?
Sure.
Ooh.
Why didn't you
Right.
boost me?
Let me find your character.
She
Oh, that
perks up a
works.
little bit and like looks around like a bird, but then goes back down like, shh, don't worry about it.
Rude.
Let's see. It's that. God, you have so much stuff on here. Let me see what it is. I think it's basic booster.
It's basic booster. I opened it to look
Okay.
because I wanted to
Got
give
it.
him a boosty later anyway. She wants to give him the boost. Target gains +2 enhancement bonus to skill check.
So that won't help with attack rolls,
Does
but
that
it will help
help?
with
No,
skill checks.
Oh, I guess we can't. I can't do anything for you now. For
There might be
the
better
for
things
this.
you can do. There's basic booster, basic, and what's minor?
Cover the guy.
Bye.
Cover the eyes of the guy who's running. And just run up and stick the arrows in the target really quickly, and then uncover his eyes.
Great idea.
That was not an encouraging.
I can make Brill's
Hey, pal.
movement even more movement.
Oh, yes, sir. Would you like to try? He turns around to look at you.
Hey, yeah, you know. I was thinking, how do arrows work? Like, we all know how they exist. But do any of us really know where they come from?
Shaz, what are you doing?
He gives you like a slow blink. Yeah, yes, we make them out of wood and stone.
Oh, tell me about that. Where do we find this stone? Is it like these shiny rocks? Is it like
No,
these?
I mean it could be, but it's better to do with just regular stones. They're much hotter.
And has people put the arrows in yet?
So, I mean, if you're playing fairly, Vorak, that first one does hit.
He is playing fairly because he's not Rashad.
Maggie's slow
this
blinks
guy
like...
hears the thunk of the darts go in, and he's like, "Ah, very good. One. That's one. You got to do 2 more."
He will not have any of this cheating.
You got it! You got this! She bounces.
Sibby
How
just
am I
click
gonna-
blowgun again, and then oh yeah, oh you hit it. You hit it in a way to where like it pierces through the first one kind of thing.
Yeah!
He's like, oh wow, I haven't seen good shooting like that in a long time. But can you do it a third time?
Ah, well, why am I gonna
Brill
bother?
cheers.
Yeah, he
First
can.
one.
Yeah, he can.
Why do I bother making a fool out of myself? if I'm
Oh
not gonna
man,
cheat?
Larry, you're
Oh
just
wow!
doing really
Wow! Holy crap!
good. Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah, she runs
All
up.
right, you win. Here, you win this grand prize. All right. Don't worry, Lanu. There'll be something for you, maybe.
All right, Lanu.
All right. He passes you, Vorak, at Fancy Gym. You get the Gym of Accuracy. You get a +1 to hit once a day. Call before rolling.
That is pretty cool. He thanks the guy for allowing him the chance to.
Fair.
I don't need it.
Yep, he shakes your hand.
Look, I used all my good rolls on this thing that doesn't matter.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to hit anything when the actual campaign starts.
Oh yeah.
Maggie.
Yeah, that's how that's gonna happen. And so,
Maggie
hey,
gives Vorak a hip bump.
hey, Lanu. So don't worry, cause remember, there's still the wrestle contest.
That sounds awful.
Except when you beat your opponent and stand triumphantly above him, a la me.
You couldn't fight your way out of a wet bamboo sheet, whatever the hell.
That's correct. Which means that when I face you,
Skinny
it will
bugger.
be which means that when I face you, it will be very easy for you to win and stand triumphantly over me. And the only thing
What
that
kind
I
of
would
accomplishment is beating you?
you know, never mind. I'll see you in the ring.
Oh! Rashad's got fucking real.
Holy shit!
Instantly starts taking bets against myself.
I'm sorry.
I just
Hey y'all, I opened my character sheet on accident again.
Oh.
Alrighty. I think the magic show or
Yeah.
the wrestle show.
So the magic show is just about getting underway. This guy kind of comes out, and he's like, "Yes, it is I, Kiskin the Great. I will put on a fine magic show for you all." So to remind the people at home, all Hanukkah, which is what all these dinosaurs are innately magic. They have spells they can do like X amount of times per day. They have at-will spell like abilities. They are just kind of magic by default. He starts doing some pretty like basic
Sorry,
magic
where is
stuff,
this guy?
stuff. He is right.
Oh, that.
Can you not see his name? Hold on.
No.
Yes, it is I, Kiskin the Great. What's my name pops up?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's there.
There we go.
Wow, this guy's got this guy's got a name
So
too.
yeah,
He
he's
must
doing
be
some
good.
like kind of basic like. In this game, I think it's called a token spell, but it's like prestidigitation kinds of magic. It's all like stuff that might impress children, but not all these grown-ass adults. They don't look too pleased.
Oh, you want to see some fucking magic? Hang on. Let's see.
He kind of like reads the audience and he's like, oh no. He's like, perhaps if someone from the audience, Keen looks at the group, would wish to come up here and be my assistant.
Oh, Lanu would love the attention.
I would.
Go help him then.
Go get him.
I have come to
him.
relieve you of your boring show.
Yes. He just ignores that. Yes. My lovely assistant is here. It's the great Lanu. Everyone knows who this guy is. Let's give him a round of applause. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Lanu. Like, yeah, they all clap. So, remind me, Lanu, what's your class?
I'm a mystic.
Oh, okay, so you're exactly perfect for this. So yeah, you can use like any of the spells you have to try to like spice this up. So they're all on your character sheet. So
Yes, let me just take.
what?
I need to peruse and decide what would be good and not harmful to people.
I like to think Lanu's like, hold on, let me just look through my book.
Just rummaging through his fanny pack.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Brill has picked some flowers out of her mane and started munching on them.
Delicious.
Maggie, who I imagine is actually pretty small, even for one of these things, is like standing straight up meerkat style to see over the crowd, like, yeah.
I am going to use. I'm going to try and use Charm Person on this Kierskin fool, and I'm going to make him do a funny dance.
Okay. What's the DC to resist that? Should say on there
I-
somewhere.
Do not know, because it does not say.
Hold on, let me look.
It just says Charm Person.
If you like click the gear next to it, I think it'll like open up and give you like
Oh.
details.
Okay, the DC I think it says 14.
Okay, so you have to make a wisdom save to resist. Oh, he fails.
Kabunk!
So yeah,
Doing
you
goofy
do that,
dance.
and he's kind of like, whoa, wait, what? And he starts like doing like a Michigan J Frog kind of dance, and the crowd is like into it. They're like, ha 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 ha. They love it.
Yes, I am capable of many things. This is just a thing.
Do something else. Yeah, this is great. They're all like, they want more.
Okay. Let me look back in my fanny pack. I'm gonna use
So let's see. I'll help you out here. Things
Well,
that are
this is-
neat.
yeah, things that are cool.
Yeah, things that are cool. Psychokinetic hand is like mage hand. If you want to make something float, like that's how you would do that.
Okay. Sure, I'll try using Psychokinetic Hand. I'm gonna pick up Rashaz
What?
like a kitten by his neck.
Rashaz is too big. It's like small things.
God damn it!
You can't pick up
Then I'll
people.
take his. I'll take his
Take his
money
wallet.
purse.
Yeah.
While this is happening,
I'll take his wallet.
I
D10
will,
is
I will
struggling.
wizard battle you right here.
Do you actually?
Do it.
You can.
If my wallet flies into the air, I will let me see what I got here.
Do you have psychokinetic hand? Otherwise, you'd have to make a reflex save to stop Lanu from doing that.
Oh, I can make a reflex save. I don't mind
To
doing
just
that.
be like, no.
Hey, quit it. Let me see.
Stop it!
That's
Where-
the invisible hand away.
Let me see where are my
You're
saves at.
ruining the show.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it. Reflex.
Yep. 14. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, it starts to float away, and you're
Hey.
like, hey, and you like grab
Hey.
it back.
Stop that!
You have been warned.
You've been warned.
The crowd loves it. They're like, ha, yeah, Rashaz does love money. Ha ha ha.
Let me
They're
let
having
me
a fun time.
let me see what I got here. All right. Back up.
On.
Back up, peoples. There's
Oh,
gonna
not
be a
even gonna-
wizard. There's gonna be a wizard duel.
Not even
Girl,
gonna do it in the right.
Wizard
Alright.
duel!
What is?
Yeah.
Yeah!
So Kiskin the Great is still dancing against his will. The main focus is now I'll just put him over here.
Yeah.
The main focus is now Rashaz versus Lanu, the wizard duel of the century.
Look him up, Lanu.
I don't have Duel of Fates, and I also don't want Lamp to get sued, so I wouldn't play it anyway.
Appreciate that.
And so, do we start with initiative?
Yeah, I'll throw you guys on some inish. You can have your weird 20.02.
We're never gonna let that go. 16.1.
Brill offers Vorak an eating flower, a snack flower.
He will eat the flower.
What the heck?
So,
Well, that's he
Wow.
also
Do I have a button for that?
he also sees that McGee's kind of
yeah, you
struggling
do.
with the thing and
Where the heck?
offers to
It's,
let her be very strong and powerful.
It's the initiative button just above your health.
Oh, there's a button for that?
Yep, there's a button for like basically everything that you can do.
Got us covered.
You just click initiative and it should do it. Just make sure your token's selected and it'll add in the number.
Is it this? No. What am I clicking?
Initiative.
So just above your health section, right next to your ability scores, there's a button that says initiative.
Next to my ability scores.
That's your like strength,
Oh, there it is.
dexterity. You got it.
Okay.
Ah, 17. Alright, so you have Lanu. Being Lanu is ready.
Fuck him up, Lanu.
There we go.
I've already taken bets against myself, so I win either way.
I'll put on the battle music. Okay.
That was
so
for the
what
wrestling.
you
That was
gonna
for the
do?
musical.
All right, Lanu. What
I
kind of
think
wizard
I'm
duel
going
you
to
got?
I'm going to try and use Mind Thrust. I'm going to fill your head with thoughts of complimenting me.
Okay.
Of course.
So Rashad's give a will save to have damage, yeah.
Okay.
So deal 9 damage, you succeed a DC 14 will save, you take half of that. Oh yeah, so you take, rounding down, you take 4.
Okay.
You deduct that from your stamina, which is the blue bar.
Okay. So 20. With the will save having succeeded, do I still have to compliment?
No.
All right.
Your mind hurts a bit, but you don't have to do. I mean, mind thrust is just like you do brain damage. There's no like, actually. You don't have to actually.
Oh,
do
I don't
anything.
think Rashad. I don't think Rashad
That's
needs
just for
to do that.
fun.
mind thrust, huh? Yeah, no, that's a good spell. It's all right. It's a little juvenile, in my opinion. However,
You're old.
I will show you the true meaning of fear. What? Why did it roll like 18 dice?
I don't know why it does that. Okay, fear. Alright, so Lanu, give me a will save.
We'll save. Button.
It is
Next to your armor class.
Would it be
right.
saving?
See where it says like
Will.
saving throws, and then there's will. Yeah, 10. Oof, yeah. Okay, so fear. Let's see. Shake. You're now shaken for 1 round.
Ah!
Gives you a number of penalties, which I will look at now.
Greatest fear of being ignored.
They see you getting all spooked, and everyone's chanting "Ra Shaz, Ra Shaz."
No!
Ah, Lanu, quaking in your little blue boots. So fine
I'm
they
not
are.
wearing
Those aren't
blue
legs.
boots.
Quaking in your little vest.
Oh, Christ.
Okay,
Just post those here. That is shaken.
Skill checks and ability checks.
And it's for 1 round. Just so you know, the spells you're using do count against your total for the day. Lanu, you have 4 level 1 spells you can do. You've used 2, so you have 2 left. And then your cantrips are infinite, so you don't have to worry about those.
okay. I'm gonna use Ghost Sound.
Ghost sound.
Ooh.
gonna
And
try
it's
to
just
also
gonna
be
be
spooky.
me chanting compliment me. That's all you hear. Because I can't think of anything better.
Yep, lots of scary stuff. All right, Shaz, give us a will save.
All right, no problem.
Oh yeah,
God damn it.
you're like psh, whatever. All right, I'll have this go on for like one more round.
That is all I need, I assure you. I will begin to evoke a telekinetic projectile.
You
And
gonna
so,
hit me?
yeah.
So let's see how many successes.
Oh my God, why?
Why does it roll so many dice?
It's trying to. I think if you like mouse over like the 8, you'll see all the things it's trying to roll to like figure it out, kind of thing. It might be that, and then it's also rolling damage. I don't know. I have the dice turned off, so I don't see it.
Oh yeah, I have them turned off too, and I forgot that having them on was the thing you could do. So I was like, "What are you talking about?"
There are 2 dice
Same.
involved in this roll.
Okay, so you make an
Potentially.
attack roll against. It's an 8, so I can tell you that's
Yeah,
not enough damage.
yeah.
Going to
Um,
enable 3D dice.
So we'll say I think you both had one success where like the thing you wanted to do worked.
Alrighty.
Is that right? Let me
Your-
see. I think that's. I have to go back and look. Okay, so yeah, it started with that, and then yeah, so fear worked against Lanu. Ghost sound did not work against Rashaz. Telekinetic. Okay, so you're both at like I guess like 1
We're like 1-to-1,
win.
yeah.
So we'll say whoever gets the next one first wins, because otherwise this could potentially go on forever.
Indeed.
So yeah, Rashaj, you fling a rock or something, and Lanu dances out of the way, even though they're all spooked and the people are going nuts. They're like, oh my god! All right, Lanu, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use telepathic message, and it's just gonna be me telling him to compliment me
Okay, so
again for the 3rd time.
Do you think he might be passing his will saves because he knows you?
You think Lanu's smart?
I do have pretty good will
yeah,
saves.
so telepathic message really is just like talking telepathically. There's no like save or anything to make.
Yeah.
It's just something you can kind of do. If you want to say something mean, I guess give me like an intimidate check, or I don't know.
Okay.
Like it depends on what your
something
goal
mean.
is.
I'll say something mean. I'll be like, "You're yellow."
I have an idea.
Little pea.
Roll diplomacy to convince Rashaz to compliment you.
Okay. Diplomacy, where is that? There it is. Kabunk.
Oh. Well, I can will save against that, even though I really want to. Let me do the will save. Oh, so close! All right.
Yeah, we'll say that gives Lanu the victory. Lanu says something that stabs at like your deepest, darkest fears or your biggest insecurity.
I'm gonna cross your border.
No!
Yeah, Rashaz, you fall back dramatically. This is all still a show, so nothing really bad is actually happening, maybe. You fall back into the bush, and the crowd is like, oh snap! Lanu!
No. Bury
Yes.
me with my money.
They all come over here and they like hoist you up like, yeah!
Yes, this is the correct course of action.
All right,
Alright,
boys,
but
pay
you
up.
They're like, haha, that's the thing they always say. And that is the end of that. as you're all chanting, and they sort of like carry you away. Kiskin the Great is still dancing. He's like, hello? Wait, turn this off. I can't stop. I'll give you something if you make this stop.
Okay. I make it stop.
All right, so yeah, he's good now. He's like, oh, well, that was insane. I have nothing else to say. Here you go. He gives you, if it'll let me copy paste it. Oh yeah.
Oh goodness.
Alright, you get the Amulet of Magic Prowess. You can regain the use of one spell-like ability once per day.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Right.
Which I think is technically just like Wisp Ally, you can do that once per day. And then you have your cantrips you can do all the time. But if you happen to take something that gives you more spell-like abilities, it would have been good for that.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
add
good.
that to your inventory.
Alrighty.
And of course,
So-
anyone can use these, you know, if you want to give it to someone else.
Well, let's check out the old wrestling ring, or maybe the cave. Let's go to the cave.
Is the
Maggie
cave done yet?
skitters up and just like is looking you really hard in the face. You lose on purpose.
Of course. He says.
Guys are still chanting "Law New," and they throw them up in the
Yeah,
air,
okay.
like yeah, like a rock show kind of thing.
Of course I lost on purpose. He lies.
She squints. It's like, okay.
Brill would like to sense motive that. Can
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
that's the thing you can do.
Yeah.
There is.
Right.
Shaw's making an opposing bluff check.
Okay. Boy, if I knew I was gonna play Rashaz like this, I'd have statted him up way different. I'd have probably just played an envoy.
Oops. Not a very good sense motive, but you never know what'll happen.
Oh,
Oh shit, it's a tie.
Oh,
mine was a nat 1 though. Does that make it fail?
Yes.
Nah,
Yeah.
we'll say
Yeah.
you're unsure. You're on the
Yeah.
fence. You'll never know for certain.
I'm squinting. I'm suspicious, maybe.
You don't know.
But I just
yeah,
don't
Maggie
know.
and Brill.
I can't get a read on this guy.
Yeah.
Maggie and Brill squinting like,
Come
I mean,
on,
that's-
doesn't a cave of deadliness await us or something?
No, I'm staying right where I am.
All right, see you later, Lanu. Have fun. You earned it.
I will.
No, we need you.
Well, if you need me.
Yeah, Maggie, look
Come
at
on,
you.
gentlemen.
Work.
Yes. We need your presence.
All right, so
Very important.
it's a bit later in the day. You can kind of ask some people around, and they've heard like, oh yeah, like that cave thing is done. If you guys want to do that?
Yeah, I think I think it's cave time.
Cave story.
All right,
Game story.
I'll copy you all over to the cave.
Yay.
A tired yay.
I had midterms today. I'm very tired.
Oh, sorry. Appreciate your plan.
I wouldn't have missed
Before we do the
it
cave stuff, if anyone wants to go to the bathroom, grab something to drink, grab food, anything like that, we can take a short break if anyone needs to like stand up and stretch, because this might take a minute. So
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I gotta
I
go.
require.
I should probably go get some meds.
we'll take like a 10-minute intermission or so. Everyone gets time to do stuff if they so desire.
I'm good.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm sure.
I
I
will
have
be right
something
Hey,
around
Lamb.
here.
Eh,
Thanks again so much for streaming this.
yeah, no problem.
I hope you're having a nice time, even if this isn't what you wanted to do.
I am. This is enjoyable. Although, I need to get another aspirin, because I have a migraine too.
Oh
Oh, Nelly.
This is Everyone Feels Bad stream, but no one wants to tell Keen. How very specific. I hope everyone at home is having fun. I love this party so far. This is great.
I might respec into Envoy. I'm not gonna lie.
If anyone wants to make any changes, we can do that before the next adventure, but, you know. But once that one starts, it's set in stone.
Envoy was indeed the class I was most interested in, but I have heard that it is utterly useless at low
It's-
levels.
It's okay at low levels. They're more about kind of like debuffing enemies. They're good at like talking to people.
Yeah.
That's more so their thing. They're good at dealing with people. And they can do distractions and, you know, make it easier for their teammates to do stuff.
Yeah, and given
They're
that
very a support class.
yeah, and given that Lanu and I seem to have the exact same list of spells.
Oh no.
I mean, there's only so much you can pick as a mystic.
Mhm.
envoys are also the only ones who can heal stamina. The only way to recover stamina is if you're an envoy and you use your
that
ability,
seems
or
valuable.
if you rest for 10 minutes and spend a resolve point, or if you go to bed. That gets it back up.
Yeah, that seems pretty valuable. I think I'll probably respec into Envoy.
Yeah, we can look into that, see if that's what you want to do. Because when Jello first made him Jazam, who was an envoy for Space Diddys, we didn't. I thought it was just going to be like a bard, but it was like really different, and he wasn't into it. But from what I've read from people online, you can make them like really good later if you build them a certain way. But they're mostly like captains, talking to people, diplomats.
Yeah,
debuffs,
that feels
you know,
a little
and
more
a little bit of damage.
Jaws.
Yeah.
That feels like what he turned out to be.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Lamp is back.
Do I have any?
I have a
cave
very
music?
frozen brownie.
Ooh. Should find. I feel like I should have some cave music. Maybe I don't.
So just wondering, what's the expected runtime for the rest of this?
So all that's left is the cave and then the wrestling match, and then that's basically it. The cave isn't very long. I don't think any of it's too long, but we'll see. So like maybe an hour.
Okay. That's about what I expected.
It shouldn't go, yeah.
I felt like asking because typically we don't do breaks unless things are looking really long.
Oh no. I just forgot to like before we started, everyone have their drink in their bathroom, and so I figure like before we do the dungeon, and it's a pretty short dungeon, have everyone do that now. Just because like this will probably take longer than everything else, but
Keeb.
Maybe. Hey.
Keeb.
Yes.
Remind me what Maggie's biohacker thing is.
Which biohacker thing?
Which one is she? Did we take toxicology?
Yeah, your toxicology.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have the like the Starfinder SRD page up, that probably has all the biohacker stuff, which might help a little bit.
I just opened up the book.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, if we have to, we'll get you like a Google Docs kind of character sheet or something, so you have one, and you'll just have to make your own macros. Maybe the sheet will work next time. I don't know.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with these character sheets. I don't have any issues with like the Pathfinder one that's built in Roll20 or the 5e one. It's just this one. It's not made very well, unless there's something I've missed that can fix that. But...
So, I know the basic boosters are just like the cantrips. They're just so that she can still have things to do. How many of her toxicology boosters does she have?
Not sure.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I want to say it's like 3.
So let's see, you get the thing where you can make people smell bad. Any living creature attacking the affected creature with a natural attack takes a -2 penalty to the attack. So basically you make yourself like smelly, and people it's harder to hit you. Uh-oh, stinky. Yeah.
I'm back.
It is that meme.
What's up, Minecraft Let's Players?
I know she's got her
Okay,
few
so that's your skills thing. I don't remember
traits
how
that
many
are
of those you get. It's based on something.
I think it's based on Wiz for her.
I'm surprised I don't have it down somewhere unless it's maybe it's in your theorem. Let's see.
It should be in the theorem, I think.
Okay.
I just can't look at it.
Theorem toxicology. Okay. Any creature that hits you with a natural attack must succeed at a fortitude save or gain the sickened condition for 1 minute. Any creature that swallows you must succeed at a fortitude save or gain the nauseating condition for 1 round. The creature automatically vomits you back up at the start of its next turn. Its vomiting takes no action. When expelled, you land prone adjacent to the creature in a square of the creature's choosing. Once a creature's been affected by your toxic skin, it can't be done. Okay, that's your toxic skin. So then what? Where? How many of these do you get? Maybe it's under just biohack. That sounds right.
Question mark.
I know. There's so much stuff to biohackers. Lots of very individual things you have to
I'm gonna make a
consider.
notepad.
It looks like everyone's back now.
Oh, yeah, but we're gonna probably fight.
I want to
and
say
know
it's
how the
3.
fights work.
You have
I
3
think
biohacks you
it's
can
3.
do a day.
3 sounds correct.
Because it's probably your wisdom plus half your level rounded down, and your wisdom's 2, so...
That's usually how things are.
We can figure it out later, but I believe you have 3 of those. So...
And then the basic boosties.
And then your basic
Cool.
boost, which you can do infinitely.
I'm gonna
Why
make
is
a
my thing
note.
lagging so bad? Let me refresh.
Oh, I forgot to add my fancy thing.
And
Fancy thing.
fancy.
My inventory.
Oh, yes.
Nothing.
Yeah, anyone who won a prize.
I already used my prize.
Prizes.
Which is to say, I am wondering how the chief is doing right now after I gave him that potent spider milk.
He's
Maggie
probably
gave you
fine.
that thinking you were just gonna sit under a bush and get high.
I planned to, but plans changed.
She thought you were just gonna like sit under a tree and let your eyes dilate for a few hours.
No, I had things to do today.
Well, then why'd you ask?
Because I was gonna save it for later. And then I was considering poisoning
Oh shit!
a
No, I
friend.
meant to do.
Amulet of magic prowess!
Yeah.
Shut
And it's just like a thing you can wear. Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
sorry, didn't mean to
you
click that.
you don't see the chief in town anywhere, but you're able to kind of like ask around and find out the direction of like which cave it's in.
Oh god, he's not running the cave, is he? While he's hallucinating?
Oh, he is
He's gonna think we're
absolutely
real ass.
trash.
He's gonna think we're actually here to kill him.
I feel like he's tried the spider milk before. He's
Oh,
been around.
Not
Who
my
is this?
spider milk.
So you come up to the cave. You see him sort of at the entrance, and he's kind of like making his way out. He's like, "Oh, there! I was just coming to try to find you all. Did you? I guess you took part in the other festivities, right?
Oh yeah. We had a great
Yeah.
time.
Excellent.
the
well,
spiders.
this cave adventure, this dungeon, if you will, is ready for you. I will let you know that the dangers here are quite real, so please have your wits about you." And he sort of shimmies. It's hard because we're all grouped up, but he shimmies his way past you all and leaves. Good luck. And he goes outside.
Brill hugs the wall.
Why are we in this cave?
He
Maggie's
says,
like, wait a minute, why am I
If
here?
you make it to the end, there is, of course, a prize.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Well,
you all should
let's,
be able to do all that. I think. Yep, you're still at your.
I am
Hi-ho.
certainly
Hi-ho.
interested in prizes. Hey, what's
the cave
Lanu and
go?
Rashaz, give me perception checks.
I can do that. I think I'm good at those.
I'm going to use my eyes. Perception. Awooga.
There you go.
As you guys are, there's like ambient cave noises. There's like water dripping off somewhere. Lanu, though, your ears and eyes are like super sharp. You, as Rashaz comes up and looks at this like big thing, you hear some like skittering coming from the inside.
Oh, are there termites in there? Hell
And it
yeah.
is at this moment, Lanu, you'll get to act during, well, that spoils everything. Everyone else give me perception checks too.
Halt!
Ah,
I hear
yay.
skittering.
Keen.
All kinds of scrambling.
Keen, give Nico a perception
Yeah,
check.
give me a perception check, Keen.
No! Yeah, hold on.
We're all so fucking good at perceiving.
Except for
Except
Shaz, who's bad at
Rashaz,
everything.
That nerd.
Yeah, well, Rashaz is Rashaz.
So yeah, everyone but, here, actually. So, hold on, let me make an opposing check, actually, against these. Oh, also, so as far as like, I'll say this now because it will sort of matter later. Some enemies and stuff, like the way these character sheets work, have like things that you have to roll a DC for, and it includes that in like the description of their attack. So to keep those DC numbers secret, all enemy rolls will be hidden. You don't know what they rolled, but I'm not gonna lie. So he said lying. No, okay.
Look, every dungeon master
not like-
lies sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So actually, I was totally right. Okay, so everyone but Maggie and Rashaz are ready for this. Let me make these some pop-out windows so I can get them out.
Ugh, this track has like footsteps. Ugh.
Does it? I can't hear it.
Yeah, you gotta turn it up a lot to be able to hear it at all, which I probably didn't turn it up enough.
Oh,
for
I think
people
I hear
on
it.
stream.
It's pretty quiet overall. It's just like dungeon ambience. Alright, so
It's like ASMR, but evil.
So
Evil
ASMR.
we get to act in this surprise round, except for the people I mentioned.
In this what?
And the surprise round,
Roll credits.
What?
a bunch of things start coming out.
Oh, many.
Good lord,
This
thanks.
big mound. So here we'll have everyone roll their initiative. I always forget exactly how surprise rounds work. Do the people who failed roll their initiative now, or is it like after the round and then everything is normal? Or
Just roll your initiative now to make things clean.
okay. So yeah, everyone click your.
What is with this decimal shit?
It's for tiebreakers, I guess.
But it
I think
doesn't-
that's what it's for. Yeah, I know it doesn't matter. That's why it's there. I didn't say it was right. Alright. Here, Maggie, let me roll yours.
Yay.
Not bad. And then these bugs, these bugaboos.
How do I add me to the list?
If you click yourself, you have to make sure you're clicked. If you weren't, then here.
Yeah, it's just a 7.
Hello, 18.1.
Then these things initiative not very high. See, everyone's slapping your numbers.
Let me type my damn number.
No one. Yeah, you can't all do it at the same time. You gotta wait your turn. You should be good now.
I'm amazed after all the updates to Roll20, that has not
They've
changed.
never fixed that, yeah.
There we
Use
go.
the
Good
10.
lord.
Okay, so descending. Alright. So Maggie, you're skipped because you're like, what?
Maggie got surprised.
Maggie is surprised. Oh, we found the battle music. My one battle track for now. Wherever the heck. There you go. Hope you guys like Donkey Kong country music, because I found a lot, and it's going to be in all over this adventure.
Very
Donkey Konga.
Donkey Kong? No. All right. Alright. You're kind of
Chunky.
ready.
Chunky's dead.
All of these bug things come out. For a sense of scale, they're all about you-sized. You guys are small creatures. These things are also small creatures. So they come up to meet your face.
Wow.
So this is a ledge right here. If you wish to kind of climb up it, it basically counts as like a square of difficult terrain. So that like chops off like a square of movement basically.
So it shall be.
So you can either like climb up and around, or you can just like you could reach up there anyway. I guess it's not really an issue because this room is small, but
Still,
for other
yeah.
reasons it might matter. These ledges are difficult terrain.
Later on, he's gonna parkour the fuck up there because he be in the center of everything. That's his job.
Mhm.
Up he fucking goes. Right up by Rashaz. Unfortunately, he's like,
Y'all, I opened my character sheet and I didn't die yet.
Hey,
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm afraid, but we're here.
Here.
yeah. Just so you know, you cannot finish your turn in someone else's square. I mean, I think you can, but you take like penalties because you're in like a really small space.
oh, right, that's over there.
So you can end up like
Is
anywhere
that still
else.
true
if
for
you want.
tiny things?
Yes.
Yeah, I would
Wow.
say so.
Hmm?
So you can end up there and attack this one on the left, or kind of come down and get this one in the middle, or
Yeah, you don't have to be perpendicular. You can be diagonal to it.
yeah,
Oh, sweet. I
as
can.
long as you're like adjacent in a way. You can like connect.
And
So,
I like
also you don't wanna like move. For where I'm in the fucked zone. Because if I move like in any strong direction, this way or that way, I'm going to eat 2 attacks of opportunity.
That's
Sure.
nice. Alright. So, I like hitting things.
Yep.
I'm hitting that fucker on the left with the club. He's got a
Okay.
club.
Are you gonna use your regular club, or are you going to use your what is it? Your entropic strike, I believe.
Well, I don't think he's got any in the pool yet, so I don't think he can.
I think you can do entropic strike anytime.
Oh.
It's usually once you like take certain amounts of. I have to open up your character sheet, and like once you take certain amounts of damage, you start building up your points, and then you can expend them that way.
Anyway,
So it's up to you on which one you
I'm
want to
just gonna
roll.
club's just got nice flair to it. We don't need to show off. It's just the cave thing for the fun day.
Yep.
So
No, these are some real ass bugs.
Just gonna- yeah, there's some,
Yeah.
but they're surely our wonderful chief would not put us in any significant real danger.
Mm-hmm.
So
Rashaz is convinced that these are pinatas.
of course he is. Well,
So yep, just go to your attacks, click club, and you'll hit them.
Or will I?
11. What's their AC? I'm afraid 11 does not meet. It sort of like baps against its like hard bug skin, but it doesn't really seem like affected by it. Brill, your turn.
mildly annoyed.
Brill would like to run over like this path and come up this ledge and trick attack this guy.
Okay, so give me your trick attack roll, and it defeats a certain number, then that will work.
Okay, and I'm using survival to jump up and hit the soft underbelly if possible. So
Cool.
And are we comparing
shot.
this? Are we comparing this to their touch because
the
they're
way,
flat-footed, right?
Are they flat-footed?
If we're in a surprise round, shouldn't they be?
Well, they're surprise rounding you guys.
Oh, okay, never mind then. We're flat-footed. Bad.
Yeah. The people who failed, I guess, are flat-footed. Everyone else, so
I
basically just Maggie and Rashaz. Everyone else is was like they're like, oh shit, like they
Okay.
knew what's up.
Gotcha.
So basically, you just make like a survival check.
Okay, and then
I
plus
believe-
4 to whatever that was. Plus 4 to whatever that was.
Okay, and I believe the
So
DC
15.
is like, let me see. I'm pretty sure that's not high enough to do a trick attack. You can still roll to see if you hit a normal attack, though.
Okay, I was
Um,
still for normal attack. How
Yeah, DC is 20 plus the target CR, so yeah, it needs to be like a minimum 20 plus something.
And that was a nat 1.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes.
Regular attack is attacks.
Yep,
I have a knife. I'm gonna knife him.
yep.
As
Give him a
soon as
knife.
it's not a full attack.
16,
Yeah.
yep, that definitely hits, so you do 5 points of damage. This guy's looking like really rough. He's like, oh man, you didn't get the trick attack, but you still got that underbelly. So you're doing
Okay.
good. Lanu's
Nice.
turn.
Okay, I'm going to. If I can bring up my character sheet, I'm going to shoot. Oh my goodness, this thing is huge. I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Which guy? The left, middle, or right one?
I can't ping, but the guy right in the middle.
This one right here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot him with my bow. Where is it?
It'll be under your attacks. It's at the bottom of your character sheet. You
There
see
it
what
is, okay.
weapon and armor proficiencies, yeah.
And I'm going to do a full attack because I'm not moving. There's not much room.
Correct. So yeah, 14 and a 16. Oh yeah, both of those hit. So you do 4 damage, so 2 and 2. This one's also looking pretty rough. Rashaz, you are surprised and flat-footed. It is the monster's. You're like, it is the monster's turn. All right, roll. Number. Oof. All right. So as it's their turn, more of these things start to crawl out.
Oh, really?
Oh,
really.
jeez.
But they do not get to attack, so I'll put like a red dot. That just happens on the bug's turn. So these 3 don't get to attack. But these 2 next to you get to.
Yeah.
and you're flat-footed, so -2 to your we'll go over the two different types of AC. So there's no touch AC per se in Starfinder. There is EAC and KAC. EAC is energy armor class. That's against elemental types of damage: fire, electricity, sonic, acid, stuff like that. KAC is kinetic, which is basically
punching.
anything physical. Yeah, bludgeoning, piercing. So they're bugs, so it's going to be against your KAC.
Gotcha. My KAC is 14.
Okay. So, let's see. These two bugs against you, they're going to both do full attacks. So we'll resolve this first one. 19 and 13, so one of those hits, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so you take 5 to your stamina.
Okay.
Do another one. Nine and 1, so that one totally beefs it, which is good because he did max damage on both of those attacks.
Good.
So you get beefed by one of them. This one down here that's fighting Brill is going to get to go. He's also going to do a full attack. He's going to try to get you. He doesn't like being stabbed in the gut. 7 and 14. What's your KAC, Brill? 7 definitely won't hit.
Good question.
It'll say on your character sheet under armor class. It's under your health.
Armor class. 15.
15, yeah, you're good. It tries to get you, but man, you're just too quick. Alright, we're back to the beginning. Maggie's turn. He's got
Maggie.
good to go. When it's
Oh, jeez. Alright.
We should focus on killing the ones that we have already damaged, which is, I believe, just this guy.
Oh,
it's this guy and the one that's immediately to Rashaz's right.
Okay.
So there's two of them that are pretty close to mine.
So, Vorak is the one who's just, gonna be in everyone's face all the time, right?
Yes, Vorak is the tank.
Fantastic. She's gonna stick Vorak with something.
Oh god.
She just, scuttles up to you and is like, hey, don't worry about it. And she's gonna stick you with a booster.
And before you can say what,
Which booster are you giving him?
She's gonna do the toxicology one, which makes Vorak poisonous if he gets hit by anything.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright.
So, yeah, let me find out.
Hold on, let me
Vorak.
read
I
it.
believe that's just the toxicology. So I
Yeah.
click that, it'll
Vorak
explain what that means.
poisonous.
You cause a living creature to sweat a foul secretion. Any living creature attacking the affected target with a natural attack will take a -2 penalty to the attack. This penalty is a poison effect. If the attacker has an active environmental protection, such as poison, the penalty applies only after the attacker has hit and damaged the target once.
Alright. It says the DC is 13, but I don't remember where to look to double check that, but for now we'll just say that's what it is. I'm pretty sure we figured that out before, but just in case.
Maybe, it was a while ago.
Yeah, so we'll put the stinky lines on ya.
Yay!
How long does the stink last for?
I don't think it said.
For 1 minute.
Okay.
Succeed.
Well, okay,
That
so...
will probably be the rest
We'll
of the
just say it's
combat.
We'll just say it's this coming.
Yeah.
A creature that hits you with a natural attack. So they'll be sickened for a minute, or if they eat you, they have a really bad time.
They're the same size as us. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that.
All right. So you were in the square adjacent, so you could have just stuck him from there. Do you want to move anywhere, or do you want to just stay
Oh,
there?
no, she's gonna stay where she is.
All right. Vorak's turn.
He's gonna try to hit the damn bug again. Because Rashaz is standing in the way.
Yep.
So there's not really much
You
we can
can
do.
5-foot step over to here and then attack this one because that one's already been hit, and so
That's a good idea.
because once it's their turn, they're gonna fuck us up.
I like
and
that
so we
idea.
want
I'm
we want
I don't
as
know how
few of them to be here as possible.
I like that
I'll
idea.
say
I'm going to do
you don't
that
know
one.
how many more are coming from that mound either. So
Alright.
Is this
that
like
is
a
the
gauntlet type enemy where I have to attack the mound?
maybe.
I'll do the 5-foot step and hit the one that. Where the hell is the ping thing? The one that.
So all
You
he has to
just-
do
so-
to ping is you hold
Yeah.
left click
Ah.
on. So like this one.
There
You
you
can
go.
also use the arrow tool. It'll kind of like point like this guy.
I learned
or
something today.
This guy. Yep. So you want to just move over to the right and do that?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Go
if
ahead
my
and
character
move to
sheet
the
will
right and
load.
give me an attack roll.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Now mine's not working.
The curse!
Oh my
It
goodness.
spreads!
I'm glad we figured this out now. We can maybe figure out a different character sheet
Can I-
for next
can you
time.
God damn it.
I might be able to click it for you.
Please.
I'll do everyone's character sheets.
Mine works.
Feel
Are-
my pain!
You're just doing a club attack, right?
Regular club attack for now. Yep.
Okay. Full
Bonk.
attack. No. Well, it's starting to slow down on mine because I have so many things open. These
Oops.
are
Everyone
poorly
suffers.
optimized character sheets.
13.
13. 13 is enough. Yeah, you deal 9 damage, and this thing fucking explodes.
Nice.
Alright, Brill's
Nice.
turn.
So on my turn before I attack, can I do a skill check? Or does that have to be one or the other?
So, yeah, you can do... So normally... So, the
It
official
depends.
rules... It depends. Yeah, the official rules are like a skill check counts as like an action, but like for me, it's just like depends on what you're doing.
If it's a
that
knowledge
would
check,
take-
like usually those are free. If it's not, then it's
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Okay, what I wanted to do was look for a weak point on that mound. Like an engineering check for that.
Since yeah, something like that. Since it's basically just like a big termite mound, you could do life science would work for this because it has to do with like animals. Survival too is just kind of good for everything.
Okay.
Although the DC for that would be higher.
I wanted to determine a structural weak point of a simple structure, being a mound.
You could do engineering too. I'll let you have engineering on this one. Engineering, life science, or survival.
Yes.
Pick your favorites.
Nice.
18. Alright, so it's kind of hard to show on this map, but there's lots of like holes in this thing that these things are kind of like crawling out of. But like basically if you can kind of like break through the holes and kind of combine them all together, like this thing will fall apart. It doesn't look super structurally sound. Because like, obviously they wouldn't expect anything to come in and just trash it, but you know, if you hit it hard enough, this thing will come down.
Okay.
This thing does have its own stats, basically. You'll have to succeed at like a certain, AC to hit, and it has hit points. So
That is knowledge. I think I still want to hit the guy next to me though.
yeah, you can easily confer that if you destroy this thing, these things will stop coming out,
Okay.
which is important either way.
Gonna attack
Go
this guy
ahead.
in front of me again. How do I ping him?
You just hold down the clicky.
Hold left click.
Okay, gonna attack that guy
Do you
again
want
with
a
another
trick attack, or you just go ahead
Yeah,
and give me your
gonna
trick attack?
like tumble. Where is survival plus 4. So that should hit the trick attack if I hit the attack.
Looks like it.
Okay.
21. Yeah, your trick attack will succeed if you hit this thing. So now just make your normal attack roll, and then your roll damage, and then your trick attack damage. Yep.
Okay.
So you deal 5, and then roll your trick attack, which I don't remember how much that is off the top of my head.
Me neither. Let me double check.
It should be on your thing somewhere.
Yes. Oh no. I didn't write it down. Oh wait, 1d8 additional damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it's...
What? Damn it.
It's a D8?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You have to, you
No,
have to
no, I-
do slash roll 1d8.
Slash roll.
We'll fix that on your thing later, so that way you can just click it and it'll roll your trick attack damage.
Nope. I'm managing to not do it.
There's also the little dice thing up at the top.
I did.
There you go. Nice.
There you go, 7. Yeah, you get him good this time, and this guy just falls apart.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one I used for initiative. That's okay.
Who's the initiative boy?
He's the initiative bug. Here, I will bring him
Yeah, so I come up, follow him using the shadow of the anthill to, like,
Mhm.
not be seen.
Yeah, I'll just drag him over here.
Into the
He's out
void.
of the battle, but that's so the initiative stays up.
Into the void.
Alright, you attacked him. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, here I think is fine.
Okay. Lanu's turn.
All right. For the full attack, could I like shoot one and then shoot another? Like shoot two
Yes.
different enemies? Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'd let you divide it up with,
Sweet.
you're-
Okay,
if
I'm
you-
going
if you're-
to.
Yeah, you're good.
He's a fun DM.
I'm going to take aim and shoot at the one directly in front of Rashaz, and the one atop, like straight up atop
Like next to
Vorak.
it.
Yes.
Okay, so like the one on the left and then the one right next to it. Yeah, that's
Yes.
those two. Those are nasty boys.
That's not the button I want to click. This is the button I want to click. Yes.
Yeah, those two. I got you.
Come on, come on.
Funk.
Is that a nat 20? Ooh, it is.
Oh, yeah, that first attack hits. That second attack does not. So the nice thing about Starfinder is you don't have to confirm crits. It just happens. So you do 4 + 7 damage
Yay.
on him. This one is just super dead. Rashaz is like, oh no! And then like your fucking arrow comes out and just skewers that thing in like the neck and it dies.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Do you want to move anywhere?
No.
Oh, you did your full attack.
No, you
so
did a full
can't.
attack, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, it was
I
good.
Rashaz.
am stuck.
All right, I'm going to full attack, but I'm going to full attack the hive that they're coming out of. I'm going to tear that thing up.
Okay.
And then we just open a wider hole and they all come out at once.
Yeah, right.
It's like you destroyed my house. You're like, oh shit.
we
Oh, a
get
million
them all.
dice.
Yeah. Don't know why it does that.
I don't know.
They're fun, probably.
I don't see it, so it's not an issue for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I don't
That's
see it.
pretty
I do not
nice.
see.
I do not
I
see.
turned them dice off. Oh, let's see. What's the AC? Dun.
This unmoving, large
Yeah.
hole.
It's you hit with that first one. It's pretty sturdy, like it's pretty thick. Your spear kind of stabs into it, and you can tell like it's doing something, but like this thing is still pretty like thick.
Mhm.
It's thick.
Extra
So that
thick.
first extra thick.
Thank you, Keeb.
All right, so you deal 7 damage with that first one, and the second one doesn't really connect as well.
I pat the initiative bug.
He's just up there for initiative.
I love him.
All right, the bug's turn. We do thing real quick. Okay. All right, so. Oh boy.
Ah, shit, here we go again.
Another 3 bugs come out.
Ah!
Here. They can come out
I just
anywhere.
cleaned up the mess.
Here
Come.
and here.
There's so
Basically anywhere
many
that's-
bugs!
Well, I guess it's technically adjacent, so that's the closest would be there.
The bug's in here.
Okay. And so let's see. You don't get to go. Which ones did I drag out? Is this one, and this one that came out right next to. Fucking quit it. This one right here. Those ones don't get to go. So let's see. We'll do this one against Vorak real quick because that one is a stinky boy. Or he might be a stinky boy. He has to make a fortitude save, yeah?
I think.
To not be stinky, or to not like care that you're stinky.
No, it's a penalty that it gets for attacking.
Okay. Yeah, and then it's like, or it's sickened for. Okay, so let's make a fortitude save anyway. It has to be to 13. What's your fortitude save, buddy? 20. Okay, so it's not sickened, but he is going to take a -2 to his attack, which is not in the macro, but just subtract 2 from both of these. He'll make a full attack.
Haha, stinky bug.
Oh, shit, hold on. Okay, ignore that one because that wasn't a full attack. Did the thing wrong, but it's going to be taking massive penalties anyway. But
I'm not seeing any rolls, so you're good.
Oh, that's right. Because they're all GM'd. Okay. Oh yeah, it totally beefs it. I don't know your AC off the top of my head, but yeah, it's like, the stink kind of wafts into its nose and it tries to swap at you, but it's also like, like stink. Actually I had the wrong one attacked, so this one will say this one's done. This one up here, he is going to run past Rashaz and go for Maggie, so Rashaz, you get an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty, I will take that. And I will give him a righteous poking.
Seven is unfortunately not enough.
That's fine.
This one is going to come up here
Maggie squawks.
and go after you, Rashaz.
Okay.
If it'll let me. Oh. What's your AC?
14.
Okay, it deals 2 damage to you.
Alright.
So not too bad.
And that goes to my blue one.
Yep, your blue. Once your blue is out, then it goes into your green.
Okay.
Stamina is easy to recover. You can spend resolve points. Those are on your character sheets. If you rest for 10 minutes, you get it all back. Or if you go to bed. Or if you're an envoy. Those are easy. Alright, Maggie's turn. Those bugs getting all up in your face.
She squawks. That's her move. That's her whole move. She squawks.
You can do something else than that.
She's gonna do a dumb thing and just try to stab it in the eye with a syringe.
Okay. Were you gonna use your syringe stick, or are you gonna use your, like, syringe?
She's gonna use her stick.
Okay. Yeah, that one actually does damage.
I guess that's a full attack now, because she's not moving.
Yep.
You can. So the thing with full attacks is you attack twice, but you take a -4 to each one, or you can attack once and take, like, no penalty.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
She's just gonna smack.
Sure, there are feats involved with
Probably.
Yeah, there are ways to
mitigating
reduce
that. Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I think there's one that brings it to -3. Otherwise, once you get to a high enough level, your number is so big it doesn't matter.
Oh god.
Alright, so yeah, syringe. Oh hey, you're able to click your thing.
Yeah!
Does that mean your character sheet works now?
So far!
Okay, I'm gonna close out of it for now, because having all these windows open is starting to slow me down. Alright, yeah, you deal 5! Oh man, you fucked this guy up real good. And if you want to move, you can take a guarded step, which is just like a 5-foot step, and it won't provoke an attack, or you can stay there.
I mean, she's on some pretty... I think she's on the shit terrain.
No, yeah, that's true. I'd let you do it anyway, if you really want to. That's not a big...
No, she's gonna be done. She'll hang out right here.
Okay. It is Vorak's turn.
She'll stay in this bug space. And squawk somewhere.
Squawk.
So you said if we fall between 2 bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, you can split your attacks between 2 bugs, you just take a -4 to each one.
That seems like with how well I've been rolling, that seems like a great risk to take.
If Vorak doesn't hit either of them, can both go to the anthill though? Because it has no.
Yeah, you don't have to
no,
call your
that's how it works.
Oh,
you don't have to call your shots with full attacks. So if it's in range,
yeah,
then
that
yeah.
thing.
Sweet. Where the hell is... Oh, my street's working again.
Yay!
Hey!
Should do something about that ant pile, I'm just saying.
Well, can't hear you too busy
So everyone will
swinging.
be able to look up their own abilities and how they work, so I can have less stuff open. Okay. So those will hit any of the things you want them to, either these 2 bugs or the anthill.
Beat the shit out of the anthill. Fuck
Alright.
this anthill in particular.
Oh man, you indeed fuck up this anthill. You give it some, like, good... It's part of the map, so I can't delete it. But, like, yeah, you decimate it.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and it's Brill's turn.
Well, Brill is going to trick attack this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what happens. I forget every time how I do this. Survival.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll do it. Yep.
That's real good. But I got a hit. Attacks. Knife. Oof.
Oh yeah, nice. That's you do. Well, if that hit, that'd be good.
Is it? I don't think that
no,
hit.
sorry. The damage is good. The hit is bad. So unfortunately, you missed this one. Do you want to move anywhere? Do you want to reposition? For those of you who are unfamiliar, there is this thing called flanking, where if, let's say, Brill was standing here, then Vorak and Brill would get a +2 to hit against this bug here. Like, if you can draw a line between you, a player, and, like, an enemy in that kind of way, you're flanking them, and it's easier to hit. So that's something you can do. You can stay there, you can go back.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I should have said before that I would have moved there using my trick attack ability. To...
I'll say that even if you.
Yeah, but
it
I wouldn't.
Have been enough.
Hit. Yeah, I wouldn't have hit.
But if you want to move there, you still can.
Well, I can use that to move there without taking a penalty, taking a attack opportunity.
Sure. Yeah. We'll say it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was...
A 5-foot step is called a guarded step. You don't provoke attacks of opportunity if you do that. That's something just anyone can do.
That's fine.
Lanu.
Alright. Since the anthill's gone, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna shoot the one next to...
Sorry.
Rashaz. And the next one next to Vorak. Just gonna shoot those guys. Just get rid of them, clear out the area.
No more bugs.
No more. Get out of here. God. So rude.
Oh, that first one's a crit. But you also
Technically, it's a crit.
The second Starfinder game where someone rolls a crit
Oh.
and damage.
God.
Join the club!
Yeah.
That was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's what she
You
deserves!
still deal 4 damage, which is a very good chunk of its health. That second one misses.
God,
God
she didn't
damn
even get
it.
to set it on fire.
Macadamia's cute little like bug theme and everything.
And then it's like, no.
You get all of the cool description and then just 4 damage.
3!
It was
3.
yeah, it was 3 because it was like a 3d6 or something. I don't
It
remember.
was
but, like, each
3
thing was
ones
a
in a fucking row, my friends.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna full attack. I'm gonna full attack Stabby. On the.
Yep,
Yeah,
there's
no,
3
that
in
won't
range,
work.
so you can pick any, whichever.
I'm gonna go for the one that Maggie. I'm gonna go for the 2 that are in front of Maggie.
Okay.
Nah, let it hit me. Let it hit me, see what happens.
So the first attack is against the left and the right.
Yeah.
That second one hits, so the one directly in front of you will take 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll take 6 damage, and it is. Alright, it's the bugs' turn. Seeing their home destroyed,
Bugs.
the bugs, some of them are gonna get the fuck out of here, because their home was destroyed, and they're like, oh no! So let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them left, so we'll do it like this.
Come at me.
Oh! All 5 are going to try to escape! You can make attacks of opportunity on them if you want, but they are gonna get the fuck out of here.
Bonk.
So if anyone wants to resolve
Come at me.
they can.
I will not
Basically,
make
they're
attacks of
all in
opportunity.
range of someone to make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I am
It's-
cool
we
with
can
them just
kinda just
leaving us
destroy their
alone.
I want
We
to
could just destroy their home. They can stay.
It's beneficial to us if they just fuck off.
Yeah. They can go live their best life in the jungle. They're gonna show back up later in the adventure of like, hey, we remember you. They're gonna
That's
have
not our home. We want revenge.
came
They
to
all-
the wrong
they-
neighborhood,
they-
motherfucker.
I was ready to square up!
they all run the fuck away. They
Cowards!
they bury into this wall up here, and they start just kind of like tunneling away, like, we're out of here.
Okay. Yeah, Brill
Yeah,
thinks about how
whatever.
cool it would have been to kick that guy.
Is
She looks over to Rashaz and was like, I was gonna fight him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now nobody's gonna fight him. Ugh, what a pain.
She droops.
Yeah, you look like you got fucked up.
Yeah, a little bit.
That sucks.
Let's get to the end of this stupid cave.
right, if you all wish to group up, we'll say that Stinky on Vorak is done.
Vorak is no
Until I
longer.
find out exactly how long that lasts, but I'm pretty
Sir,
sure it's
your
It's a
musk
minute,
is
right?
rancid.
Well, it says that like if the enemy fails their fortitude save, they're sickened for a minute. But like, I don't know how long the actual stink lasts. You know what I mean? Like the stink effect. I don't know how long that lasts for.
Yeah, I think we tried to figure that out before, and it doesn't.
I don't remember.
explicitly- it's
We'll
not-
figure it out again later. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you travel through a tunnel. It's very short and narrow for a while. Who's in the lead? You guys are kind of like almost single file. You can kind of do like two next to each other. Who's up front?
Probably Vorak because he's the tanky man.
So he's the tank boy.
Let's
Okay, so it's Vorak, and then how are you guys doing this?
let me take a look at what my perception is.
Maggie's hype. She'll hang out behind Vorak.
All right. My
Dang,
perception.
Maggie.
At the front.
My perception is generally pretty good, so I don't mind taking point.
Okay, so you want to be up front with Vorak?
Yeah.
Maggie, I'm hype.
Okay, you'll be behind that. So we'll have Maggie and Brill in the back. We'll have Lanu and Rashaz in the middle, kind of, and then Vorak is up front, unless anyone objects.
No, that sounds good to me.
Everyone good? Okay. You hear some water ahead as you find your way into this big, like, open
Oh.
chamber.
Oh.
Oh god, there's so many more anthills.
Oh no.
I vote we leave.
Yeah, I'm about there.
Give
What
me
if-
a round of perception checks.
I mean, what are the odds that we're
Yup.
what are the odds that we're gonna get jumped by more bugs?
More of the
Figure
same
me at him.
bugs.
What are the odds? I mean, what are the odds, right? Oh shit! Oh shit! I don't have
Alright,
eyes.
oh boy. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, Vorak, your eyes are bad.
He's old.
But Brill and Lanu, as you guys make your way into this chamber, you hear like the rustling of the rustling, whatever the fuck sound word you use for water. Water is kind of making its way, kind of through this cave, and it exits out somewhere outside. As you see these termite hills, you can see that they're very old, and they don't look like they've been used for some time.
Okay.
Hmm.
I still volunteer we go home.
Well, yeah. What's at the end of this thing that we're trying to get?
The chieftain said there is a grand prize, and that is it.
She squeezes her neck between these two, and she's like, "Let's fuck them up."
I do like
Yeah,
prizes.
yeah. Brilla's on board with that.
We're not.
Yeah. These two hip bump.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it a we'll give it a quick little hike. We'll take a peek. If it looks like it's too much of a pain in the ass, we can just turn back. Whatever the prize is, it's not worth dying over.
Brill would like to come up here and perceive the water.
Okay. What are you looking for exactly?
Anything big moving around?
Fish.
Anything big moving around? Okay, give me a perception check.
Anything big? Ducks under these leaves.
Alright, 16. You kind of gaze into the water. You don't see anything. You don't see any, like, big fish or any, like, big scary monsters or anything like that. There's, like, a couple, like, fish, like, around, but they're not, like, dangerous. You.
Okay.
But no, there's no monster in there to get you. far as you
Lanu
can tell.
interrupts loudly. What if we just run to the end and run back? We could be
No.
sneaky.
I don't think that'll work. The initiative order will eventually pop up, and we'll have to fight something. That'll really slow us down.
Remember what happened last time Vorak tried to run? He saw him eat shit. He's a slow old
I'm
man.
not
and
very
heavy-
runny.
Just keep
He's less
an
runny
eye
than
out.
overcooked eggs.
Are you guys, if you're moving carefully, give me stealth checks. But if you're just kind of going around, you don't
Carefully.
have to.
Oh,
Brill is
he's still
Yeah,
hugging
if
the
you're trying to be
coastline.
like quiet and like sneaky, the rush of water would help you in this kind of situation because it's like kind of loud in here.
We're being sneaky, guys.
All right,
Sir
stealth, so
Abysmal.
11 nines.
Lanu's too.
Okay.
Lanu's too proud of himself.
Ostentatious.
Lanu wants attention too much, and Vorak's wearing
Right.
heavy armor.
Nico, do I need to roll your stealth?
No.
She
No.
working. Okay. You got it.
I got it.
Okay.
She's skitter. She's also keeping an eye out for pretty things.
Brill would like to assess
Scales
the
and
stability of
stuff.
this bridge.
Okay. It's a bridge, so I guess
It's an
give
engineering.
me an engineering check. You just want to make engineering checks, don't you?
Yes.
This is all I'm here for.
Lou just
17.
doesn't care.
Yeah, it looks pretty safe. It looks like it was like naturally made, although the fact that it exists, I mean, these things don't happen too often in nature, but like, you know, it's
Maggie
there.
looks over at the water.
When he was posing
Yeah.
for top of this bridge.
Yeah, so it looks
Yeah,
stable.
he's
It
voguing.
doesn't look like it's gonna collapse or anything. Maggie, you said you're looking at the water?
Yeah, she's just
Give
Being a
me
dumb bird.
Perception check.
don't mind her being a dumb bird. Where is your perception check, friendo? There it is. I found it. Aw, man, we're in business. I can click my own buttons.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm truly living life.
Okay.
She's just looking for pretty things. And being her with the attention span of a fly.
Pretty
I'm-
things. Yeah, you look in. You look down. You do in fact see some like the shine of like some gems and stuff down there.
Oh!
I'm gonna look at my own reflection.
Lanu, you are blocking the
Perception for
bridge.
her own reflection.
Oh yes, that's the stuff.
Do you tell Rashaz that there are gems down there?
I mean, she wants them.
Oh.
I don't care what gems are down there, they aren't worth dying over.
Oh, but think of the things I could make.
So yeah, as you're distracted by shiny things, you see the water start to shift and move and things.
You lied!
You mean this thing that we checked for?
Brill just runs right by because she knows the water is safe.
And you see a very large watery
Wow.
figure appear from the river.
Sup,
Oh!
dude?
Hello!
Feathers,
Stop.
bipedal. That is a man.
What is a man?
I don't know
A
what that is,
miserable
I've
pile
never
of
heard.
secrets.
I think this is fine, actually.
But
Yeah,
enough
he's-
talk. Have at you.
Hey!
He's probably fine. Let's just
This
maybe
is fine.
maybe he is the adjudicator of our prize. Hi,
Yeah.
give us money.
He,
Don't listen to him.
so, does anyone speak the language of water elementals?
Maggie screams at
Does
water.
anyone speak?
I
Aquan?
forgot to grab a second language.
I wouldn't have
Yes.
grabbed the second line.
It
It's
probably
fine.
wasn't going to be that one.
Maggie screams at water.
That's right. You do scream at water. All right, so you're the only one who understands this.
Hi.
The creature comes up and it's like big and it folds its arms and it addresses all of you, but only Maggie understands. Solve my riddle and I will let you pass.
Oh.
What's
She
he
kind
saying?
of she looks at everyone and is like, "Who's good at riddles?"
I'm
Oh.
good at everything.
Lanu is good at riddles.
Yes.
She looks
Hold
over.
on, whoa, we didn't the terms of this were not made clear. What happens if we get it wrong?
Brill feels like she cheated because she ran across and didn't follow the rules.
she
Maggie, do you like
was-
relate that question?
Yeah, she's like,
Because it
"What
doesn't
happens
look
if
like
we
it
do that?"
understands anything, but yeah. Alright, so you relate that question. If you fail, then you will not pass.
Oh, is that it?
Oh.
That seems reasonable.
And there's
Okay.
there's a bit of menace there, so you can kind of infer what would happen.
Okay. Okay,
So
who
what?
wants to play a
Borak
riddle
can't
game
swim.
with this friendly waterman?
I mean, a riddle. Okay, sure, why not?
Yeah,
Do you accept my challenge?
we do.
Yes,
She like
guess.
sits down. She just plonks her ass on the dirt.
Should have asked if we could pass without accepting the riddle. Oh well.
Why don't you want to play games the right way, Shaz?
B- I love games. Games are great.
Games are not
The
great
best-
when you
You
fix them to
seem
be
like a
beneficial
sore
to you.
loser.
No, the best thing about games are rules. And when they can be exploited.
Yes,
There we go.
it's always something with you.
Give us a riddle man.
All right. All right. Wash it, and it isn't clean. Don't wash it, and then it is clean. What am I?
What?
What's the riddle?
That's what the riddle was. Here, I'll copy and paste it.
Maggie,
I guess
what's the-
Maggie would have to relay it, but assuming
Oh.
she is, that is the riddle.
Wash
What?
it and it isn't clean. Don't wash it, then it's clean.
Is it a washcloth?
Incorrect. You each
bugger.
get one. Well, I assume Maggie's gonna. To make this simple, I assume Maggie will translate all of this.
Yeah.
You each get one guess.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright. Wash it and it isn't clean.
I would imagine
Don't wash it and it's clean.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say water.
Yeah.
Maggie, do you relay that answer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Maggie's like, you're a very simple friend. Thank you.
Yeah.
Here I
He
am
holds
trying
it
to
up.
apply logic.
He holds out a hand to Maggie, because he's the only one that she's the only one that can talk to, and he says, "Give this to the victor."
That doesn't
And
make
from
sense.
his hand appears a ring.
Oh.
You receive a ring of water mastery. It lets you breathe underwater, and you gain a 20-foot swim speed.
Wow.
So whoever gets that correctly gets that ring, unless someone wants
I
to
think that's
be a jerk and keep
Brax.
it.
Yeah.
She squinches around and pops up right between these two like a fucking
I help you?
monster.
Like a
This is
little
for you.
gecko.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
It's from Waterman.
He
Mhm.
Oh,
he
he's
turns to
gone.
Waterman,
He
but he's
disappears
already
back
gone.
below the
Yeah, goes to be like, thanks, Waterman. He just falls into
He's
water. You're like,
already
"Ah."
gone, like a ghost.
Yep.
Brill comes over here and it's like, oh, that's so great. Do you want a cord to hang it on?
Perhaps.
She fishes a cord out of a pocket and hands it.
Oh, he,
Yep, it's a ring, so you'd wear it on your finger.
I mean, you
Um,
could wear it around
You'd
your
wear it
neck,
on your
maybe
neck, too.
possibly.
I am a dinosaur. I have claws.
Yep.
I lack fingers.
It'll fit on your finger. It's made for like
People ring.
Hanukkah fingers.
It's made for my horrible little bird hands.
Yep.
Bird hands.
As soon as you put the ring on, your breathing kind of changes for a second. It feels kind of weird. These like gills kind of grow on the side of your neck. It takes you a second to kind of readjust, but you can breathe air just fine. But now you can breathe underwater.
Well, that's a development.
Maggie investigating.
Should I edit the token to have gills now?
Nah.
Yeah. We'll just remember
Just
they're
use your
there.
imagination.
All right. Well, let's roll. We got past the spooky water riddle.
He wasn't very spooky.
That's the one thing the heavy armor guy always has to worry about, and now I don't.
Woo.
Yep,
Yeah,
so
that part-
you can swim pretty nicely now without having to make a swim check.
That is pretty nice.
Morak cannot be killed.
Unstoppable man.
But
I
he
will
can't-
stop praying for my grandpa. He's become too strong.
His one weakness is mud.
All right. If you'll
Alright,
move
it's so
up, I'll
cool, you
move
guys.
to the last room.
He's weak to mud.
Aren't we all? Apparently not. Brill is immune to mud.
Words of wisdom.
Yes. Master of mud.
Master of Mud. Alright, you all make it to what looks like the end of the cave.
Wow.
It's empty.
Where is it? Where's the prize?
Scrambling.
If you guys
What
search
we
around,
get?
give me a perception check.
Once again.
Percept.
This prize better not try to kill us. I'll be so mad.
It's
Let it try! Maggie,
It's a very
like,
angry
I'll
gold
fight it.
golem.
I don't have eyes.
I used my eyes too much. I saw things too good.
All right, Maggie, as you investigate this bush, you see that there is a sack hidden inside. You pick it up and kind of jingle it, and there's something like shiny and nice in there.
Oh, shiny.
Yo, tell me about
she
that.
like
Everyone
she
else who
kinda
looks
like-
around, you find some like interesting looking cave fruit from these like other plants to the side, like big ones.
She like holds the sack away and glares at Rashad like
There's enough for everyone to take like 2 of the fruits each. They're just cave fruits.
I'll take some cave fruit. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. What?
hey.
What'd
She
you
like
get?
she's taking just taking fruit.
What'd you get?
What do you
Oops.
mean what I get?
It's a hallucinogenic spider milk. It's back.
I tried to get rid of it. It just clicked on it and
Got re-gifted.
made me say hallucinogenic spider milk.
No.
This is really
Rashad opens his mouth and a word bubble that just says hallucinogenic spider milk.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
We do like that list alphabetically.
Maggie, do you inspect the bag at all, or what's your plan?
Yeah, she's gonna look at it.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
can
you
accept
open
that.
up the bag and you pull a gem out. These are like the most finely crafted, the like nicest gems you guys have ever seen. These are like really.
Ooh.
Someone put a lot of effort into these. You have acquired the bag of shiny gems. These gems can be attached to weapons. On a crit, target is dazzled for 1 round. You have enough gems to attach to 2 melee weapons.
Wow.
So you basically bedazzle 2 melee weapons, and then like if it hits just right on like a crit, like the shine, dazzles someone, and they're like, oh.
She like turns around. She just whips around. Fluid motion. Vorak,
Yes.
do you want to put a gem on your club?
They're your prize, is it not? You're the one who found the sack.
That wasn't my question though. She just like kind of like vaguely like dumb face like that's not what I said.
She's very persuasive. But
Hey,
perhaps.
she just like puts one in your hand.
Okay. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you, Maggie.
She's very pleased.
So basically, anyone who decides to bedazzle their weapons, basically just go into it, add like the crit effect. There's usually like a special effect, and you can say like crit, or dazzled or something like that. Dazzled, I believe, is a status effect that gives you like a -1 to everything, including like attack rolls. Let me double check.
I think it's just attack rolls and perception checks.
Correct. So if you hit someone, and that effect lasts for 1 round.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Yep.
Sparkle,
So
sparkle.
for 1 round, they have a -1 to hit stuff. Good.
Cool.
I'm gonna
All right.
bedazzle
Well,
it.
now that
And that's
now
all
that-
that's in here, aside from the cave fruit.
Roll one if handed one.
Now that we've done that, and I got some fruit of the stalagmite, we can go ahead and get out of here, right?
Yeah, that's all there is.
It's pretty cozy in
I
here.
What's
love
the fruits?
Maggie so much.
Is the
The
fruit just a
fruit-
ration?
Yeah, the fruits do count as a day's ration. They are pretty beefy looking fruits, so like they're pretty big in your hands. So you can take there's enough for everyone to take 2.
Okay, I'll stick that in my character sheet.
Yep. All right, so we don't have to have you guys walk all the way back through.
Fair.
Where do you want to go next? I
One
assume,
last. one more thing.
wrestling?
last
Yeah, we
thing.
can go to the.
Rats.
Can I roll survival to forage fibers from this week?
Sure, from these plants. Oh yeah, these
Yeah.
are some pretty nice plants. You can tell that like nothing's really interacted with them for some time, so they're
Okay.
nice. 17. and you get 2 rations. No.
Can Maggie roll survival for something stupid?
Sure. For the how many fibers were you looking to get?
I don't know, like enough to make a 2-foot cord.
Yeah, you can do that with a 17. Sure. It takes you like a minute, but you're able to gather everything you need. You always come back later in your own time and get more.
Yeah, these are samples.
Yep. Maggie, what did you want to do?
She wants to roll survival for something stupid. She wants to get shiny things out of the water.
Oh, you want to go? Okay, sure. So we'll have y'all go back to that map then.
Why not just have Varak
Send
go down
Varak
there
to
and
it.
get him?
That's right. Vrag can breathe underwater and has a swim speed now. So yeah, you're all back here.
Push him in.
Do not push
Maggie,
Varak.
like, please don't push Barak into the water.
He can breathe underwater.
Yeah, he can, but that's still rude.
Still
I go back and look at my own reflection.
I just want to
You do,
get.
it's very nice.
I want to.
Yeah.
If Maggie
Beautiful.
would like some shinies, he will go in and get them because she is being very nice to him.
Yes, please.
Okay, you dive in.
Whee!
Whee!
Motherfucker, you rippled my reflection.
Give me a perception check to see kind of how many you see, and you can just
Oh
kinda count them.
no. Varak doesn't have eyes. He's there's a shiny right under him, he doesn't see it. And he's like, there was nothing down there. And he's like, oh no. Fuck.
A 7. Let's see. Yeah, you're able to find like 2 or 3 gems of like noticeable. There's like tiny little, like really tiny ones that are just kind of around. But as far as ones that are actually like maybe worth anything, you find 3.
Shiny for Maggie.
Yay!
He will hand them to her. They are her gems.
Yay! She's just like pleased and excited. I'm gonna make. I don't know what I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make something with these.
It will be wonderful, I'm sure.
Yep. All right. Unless there's
Maggie
anything
is-
else anyone wants to do, I'll group you all up
Maggie
and have you.
Pats Vorak on the nose. Little pat.
Aw. Yeah.
Guys, Vorak's really cool.
Yep. Is there anyone, or is there anything anyone wants to do in this cave still?
Nope. Not me.
Okay.
Nah, I already looked at myself. I'm good.
You are good. All right.
know.
So. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. This ominous cave music. Here, we'll turn music back on. That's nice.
Ominous cave.
There we
Now
go.
this is a friendly cave.
Yep, it turned out to be a pretty nice cave. There were some bugs,
pretty nice.
but overall it's nice.
We
You come back to
Friendly
the
waterman?
town center. It's much later in the day now. Let me make it look kind of nighttime-y, actually.
How's the chieftain looking?
Yeah, how's the chief
Is he
doing?
looking-
How's he holding up?
Is he fucking blasted?
He's blasted. He's gone.
Look at that token. He's like, "Ugh."
That's the face he's making right now.
There we go. Should be a bit darker now. Should look kind of like the
Night filter.
It looks good.
Everyone can see that? Okay, cool.
We
Yep.
all go.
Alright, so yep, it's later in the day. The chieftain's kind of he's kind of like bent over a little bit, like he's not feeling so great. He's like, oh man, like what? He turns around, oh, he kind of makes himself a little bit more presentable and official. Oh yes, hey, you're back from the cave. How did it go?
It was full of bugs.
Yep, it sure was.
And fruit.
But you all seem to master it just fine.
I mean, we could have just gone in there and then left.
You
It's
could
fine.
have, but you wouldn't have gotten any of the prizes, which I bet you did get.
There were
Why do
certainly.
you sound so confrontational?
Did you? You guys get those? He's looking into like, do you guys get those gifts? All right, they got those gifts.
Maggie's like, I'm gonna bedazzle Vorak's club.
Yes, I thought you all might. Yes, those took me quite some time to gather, but I really wanted someone. I wasn't sure who to give them to, so I thought, maybe someone to try to kind of earn them, and you guys certainly did. So very, very good. Well done. Well done.
Your pupils are really dilated. Are you okay?
Yes, I am quite doing good.
You don't sound like you're quite doing good.
Cocks her head to the side.
If I defeat the chieftain at wrestling, do I become the new chieftain?
No.
Property tax.
The chieftain turns around like, you wish, nerd.
No, don't be silly. Well, everyone, I suppose now is as good a time as any. We'll do the wrestling match, and then we'll have the big feast. And everything will be great, just great. I'm gonna lie down.
Oh, man.
He lies down. You all...
Just right there.
Yeah, he doesn't make it to... This is like his house. He doesn't make it. He gets, like, here. He kind of lays down on his pile of bones, and he's like, oh, yeah, this is good. Everyone's
What?
like, everyone's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
Maggie looks over at this rando and is like, what the fuck happened? Is he okay?
And he's like, man, I don't know. It's just like he was fine, and then he just got
Old age is really hitting him hard.
Yeah, he's always under so much pressure. Maybe it's that.
Rashad's like, don't.
Oh yeah,
it's
I
probably
helped him
normal.
set all this up. I can tell you how the wrestling match works. So basically, two people. So basically, two people. They enter. And whoever gets pushed out of, the line, loses.
Hey, hold on a second.
Rashad, where are you going?
Hey!
Huh? I was
You do.
helping I was making sure the chieftain's bed was ready. I'm gonna take him to bed so that he can lay down. I'm worried about him.
Are you actually?
No!
Of course not.
Rashad's my boy, I thought he grabs your foot as you... you thought he was conked out. He is not. He grabs your foot like, Rashad's my boy, you're always, we've spent a lot of time. You're always like a son to me. Never had children of my own. There's no time when you're in charge.
Yeah. Hey, Chief, let's get up. All right, let me just help you
All
out.
right, I have a wrestling match to officiate. Yes, the wrestling match.
Chief,
No,
Chief,
you're not officiating. You're competing.
Chief, have you eaten any orange flowers
I haven't
recently?
competed I'm far too old. I am no good at these anymore.
That's not what you told us earlier.
It's
You
not.
said, you were like you said all kinds of stuff. You were like, I'm still just as strong as any of the new kids. I remember.
Hey,
Stop
Maggie's just
bullying
like
the elderly.
bumping Rashad's out of the way. Have you eaten any orange flowers recently?
Orange? No, I haven't. I haven't been very peckish for any flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But he hadn't had any orange flowers.
Really?
Yes, let's see. Today I had some fruits. I had some spider milk. Just the same old usual stuff.
Mm-hmm. Totally normal diet.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, Oh,
Although I'm very
Okay.
excited for the feast later. We had some hunters go outside the bear, and they brought back a very fine piece of meat. I am very excited for that.
oh, Maggie loses all. She's
Meat is a rarity, so whenever you guys hear meat, it's like, ooh, meat. And like a lot of it, like, shit, man.
Maggie's fly-like attention span takes off. She's like, meat.
All right, so let's throw some people in this ring so that they can punch each other.
Who's gonna
Yes,
wrestle?
yes, that sounds like a great idea. Yes, who would like to go first?
Maggie
I'll go
bouncing.
first.
If
Maggie
no one wants to
kind of
compete
like,
against Rashaz, then either the chieftain will, or one of these random guys will.
Oh yeah.
I want to wrestle.
What?
You want to wrestle?
But I could beat the chief. All
Fucking wrestle me, Shaz.
Alright,
Maggie,
we have
go.
Maggie versus Rashaz. So the way this will work, as like players need to
These
know.
Two
These two
non
hit
punch people.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
basically- So the way I'll do this, there's like weird rules for like doing the grappling and like that kind of thing. And those
Can we
numbers
not?
are really no, we're not gonna do that. Those numbers are stupid high to reach. So you're just gonna make like melee attack rolls at each other, and
Hey,
whoever
hey.
succeeds pushes the person who fails back.
So I have a very Maggie-specific question.
Okay.
Maggie has toxic skin.
There you go.
Is that going to apply here?
Depends on what it does.
That's the. Hold on. Let me go back down to it. Where are you? Under biohacks is where you are. That's the one where things
Oops.
that
That's not what I'm
perform attacks against her get sickened.
Yeah.
That will be
that'll-
exceptionally
yeah.
relevant.
Any creature that hits you with a natural attack must succeed a fortitude save or gain the sickened condition
Yeah.
for 1
And
minute.
you guys aren't using weapons, so yeah, you're using like your hands, so yeah.
She's like real intense. She's in your eyes. She's in your face, looking you in the eyes, like wrestle me, Shaz.
All right.
And sickened does. Let's find that out again. Let's see if
It's
that
like
actually-
-2 to like
Yeah,
attack
minus
and
2 to
damage.
attack rolls, and you're not doing damage. So yeah, it would be -2 to hit stuff, which would give you a big advantage because you're naturally like venomous and deadly.
Wrestle me.
All right. Fine.
All right, let's get that. Let's get that fight music. I'll have more fight music the next time we play, but this will work for now. All right, so roll initiative
Oh, whoops.
to see just kind of who goes. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because you'll just do it like one after the other. But let's see who goes first.
We've already done it.
Yeah. So
15.
put those in 15. 4. Okay, so Maggie, roll your melee attack thing, and then Rashaz, you do yours. Basically, whatever your melee weapon is, just click that,
Okay.
and we'll take the hit from that.
Bump.
So 13 and 10. All right, Rashaz, you push Maggie back. The chief will get out of the way. He's like, oh.
But also,
But
make a
also,
fortitude save.
make a fortitude save, Rashaz.
Alrighty.
That's definitely enough.
Feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I don't remember what the number is. But it's definitely not 19.
Yeah, it's
not
probably
this
lower than
early.
that.
Yeah, so she's like, haha, I'm gonna get you, and then you're like, nope. Okay,
Wrestle me.
wrestle me. All right, so give me another round of checks.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, so you, Maggie, you push him back. He's about to push you out of the line, and you're like, nope.
Do I have to
Also,
make a
to make
saving
this
throw
point-
again?
No, it's just the
Hold
one
on.
time.
Yeah.
So to make this interesting, whoever wins can kind of, so let's say if Maggie wins, you could push Rashaz this way, or like back, or like this way. You can kind of like push them in like a direction away from you. It doesn't have to be just straight back. Because you guys can
Okay.
kind of twist around and stuff if you want. Whoever
Yeah.
wins, decide that. Okay, give me another roll. Six and 19. Oh man. Okay, so where do you wanna like push him?
She'll keep going. Just keep pushing him.
Okay, so alright.
Okay. Ready again?
Yep.
$20. Oh man,
Haha!
you're getting real close. If you can push him one more time, get Lenny out of the way. Rashaz will be pushed outside of the line.
Okay.
Come at me. Come on, let's go.
Oh shit. Rashaz, you're able to push them back. Everyone give me a perception
No, I'm gonna
check.
push Maggie right there.
And you're gonna be right there?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone give me a round of perception checks.
Percept.
Everyone.
Yes, everyone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O, that
Percept,
doesn't
my
seem
dumb
suspicious
bird.
at all.
Character sheet, please. Character sheet, please.
Suffer.
Wow.
Okay. Alright.
God, I
so
don't have eyes!
Everyone's like
Before I
really
catch
into this fight.
cataract.
People are cheering. They're like, yeah, like go Mag, yeah, go Rashaz, like right. Like people have like clearly picked sides. The chieftain is cheering on. All your friends are cheering on.
The
However-
chieftain can't see, but he's yelling anyway.
He's vomiting rainbows, but he's around. All right. Lanu and Rashaz especially, you see somebody. He's like, as you're pushing Maggie, you kind of see this guy out of the corner of your eye. He appears over here.
Mm-hmm.
He starts running. He's like, everyone run! Everyone run! And in that moment, you see what is chasing him.
Oh no!
You hear clong, 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 clong. Pushes him out of the way. You recognize that this is the Great Kinlaw and his or her like trainer guy. Pushes these guys the fuck out of the way. You've never seen her act like this before. She screeches and stops right here and lets out a hideous, like, spider sound. Everyone else roll initiative.
Oh no.
Ah!
I don't know.
Ah, jeez.
I am.
Alright.
The people who are in combat keep theirs.
Okay.
Who are the rest?
People who are in combat remain grappled.
You're not like really grappled, but like, you know, you're ranked.
Grappled enough.
13.
Let me-
I can't wait to get a 0.3 on my initiative.
I got a 0.02 because that
I got a
makes
0.02, baby!
Like I said, don't know why that does that, but whatever. Alright.
To hurt us, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if the ever vigilant thing applies here.
If the what thing applies?
The thing where I can always act on surprise rounds.
It doesn't count as
why won't it work?
It's not a surprise round. Because you didn't attack anyone, she just kind of like came in. So this will start kind of like normal initiative. Okay, who are you missing?
Me?
Lanu. You have to make sure you're clicked when you roll your initiative. There, you should be able to put in your number now. It's good. It takes time to get used to. Okay. Yep, descending. Okay, so, you're not exactly sure what to make of this situation. This sort of thing has never happened before. The Great Kinlaw is like the sweetest, like nicest, like spider out of all of them. And yet here she is, fucking like trashing the place. She's like thrashing, and like these piles of skulls are getting knocked over in these signs, and everyone is getting like thrust out of the way. So,
Yikes.
she hasn't. I mean, she's like crashed into people, but she hasn't like attacked anyone yet. So, what you do is up to you.
Okay, let me take a gander. That's not what I want.
It looks like Maggie goes first, so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you're at 15, then Lanu's 14. Brill, the Great Kinlaw, Vorak, and then Rashaz.
Maybe like look for injuries on the spider or something.
Yeah, Maggie wants to perceptive this spider.
Okay, give me a perception check.
She wants to know why this spider is upset.
Too
No.
bad.
Oof, yeah, no,
Tough.
I'm afraid it's hard to tell.
Oh no. What is the inhibitor for toxicology? Let me see. Let me double check if it does what I want it to do. Imparting the sickened condition. That's fine. Okay. You
Yep, that's not
deliver
bad.
a weak toxin into a living creature's body, imparting the sickened condition. This is a poison effect. Okay.
Do they need to roll anything to resist, or is this just something you do?
It says that it doesn't specify that I see.
You might have to make like an attack roll to see if you like hit with the
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
especially if you're doing your
definitely.
blowgun, and then I think it just does that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's blow a dart.
And I believe that's one of your major ones, and you only have a certain number of those per day.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Okay. So yeah, give me a blow dart shoot.
Blow gun. Ah!
A 7, yeah. I'm afraid that is not enough to hit. Your blow dart goes wide and hits the chieftain's house.
I think it hits the chieftain. Chieftain is hallucinating and
He's already-
He's so sick.
Oh.
No, right not.
Stop, he's already
Ah!
Do you want to move anywhere?
No, she's good.
Okay. Lanu's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use telepathic message, and I'm going to try and tell this big old spider to calm the hell down, because they are ruining the festivities, and it is rude.
Okay.
Should I use a persuasion check or something?
Is
Or
that
diplomacy?
language dependent?
Almost certainly.
Well, if it's psychic, would it just like translate automatically?
Yeah,
No. I mean, I wouldn't think it would it?
You can send in here a telepathic minute. Any living creature within 10 feet of you or an intended recipient also receives your telepathic method. You must be able to see or hear each recipient. The creature that receives the message can reply telepathically, but no more than a single message can be sent each round. Each message cannot exceed 10 words. Technomancer guys in the spell dead. Okay, not Technomancers. So yeah, it says up to 3 creatures. So I'm just gonna say you can do it. This thing's been around like you guys for long enough, so it kind of understands what you're saying, but it is still like a giant spider.
Right.
So you can convey like a feeling or like a very basic kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll try and send like common vibes. Should I use diplomacy or?
Yeah, give me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Or so yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it's hard to tell if your words are getting through or not. It's still kind of like thrashing around, looking very distressed. You can tell it definitely heard you, but
Right.
Yeah. So, did you want to move anywhere, or is that it?
I'm gonna take a step back, just for safety purposes.
Don't let the spider touch Lanu.
No. I'm just gonna let the spider have its breathing area. It's probably panicking or something.
Okay,
I'm
Brill's turn.
thinking.
You said survival was like handle animal?
Correct.
I'd like to try that.
Okay.
Alright. Open up the sheet.
Help.
Did I get anywhere?
22 is pretty good. Yeah, you get up real close, and you kind of do like the shh, it's okay kind of thing.
I'm like,
Give me a perception check
yes.
as well.
Yes. So Brilla's like, this is really weird. These guys are usually really calm.
Right.
What's going on?
They're super chill. The fact that this thing is causing a ruckus.
Yeah. And she works with them sometimes, so that's why she
Yep.
was sure she could handle it.
Mm-hmm. Perception check. So yeah, you get really close, and you can see. So I don't know what they're actually called. You know, if you like walk in grass barefoot, you get those like fucking prickly things in your feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Burrs.
Sand burrs. I don't know. They're
Stickers?
like stickers. Yeah, stickers. They're like those things, but they're big and it's covering the entire underbelly. Maybe she rolled around in something somewhere, but she is like her entire underside is covered in these things, and they're kind of big. They're like fruit sized. They are some big fucking stickers.
Poor baby.
Brill's like, oh yeah, that's what Brill's like. She's like, oh, poor baby. Come on, please let us help you. And that's, I think, about all she can do this turn.
Okay.
Probably.
Let's see. It is the great Kinla's turn. Let's see. That 22 survival. That's pretty good. So I will say, she's not going to attack anyone this round, but she is still very like defensive and like hurting and stuff. So she's not like making it easy for you to remove these things because she doesn't understand like exactly like that's what you're trying to do. So she's just gonna kind of stand there like very defensively. Vorak's turn.
Oh god. Vorak is not good with animals, but he will move forward in case she starts getting a little wild, because if he's gotta, he will restrain the spider, or at least fucking try. So he's gonna come up next to Brill, give her a hand. Be like that sometimes. Get close to the spider.
Yeah, so if you get close enough, you can basically make an attack roll against these things that are like stuck, and if you succeed, like you're able to get one up. You either like grab it or you like swap it off with your club or something like that.
Fuck
Brilla's
whatever.
Brilla's like grabbing its feeler and sort of stroking it, like shush, 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 shush. Just to
It's
distract
okay.
her from
Yeah,
whatever you're
Brilla's
doing.
calming it down, so now it's like a decent opportunity. You
Oh,
can kind of like the spider is like tall enough to where you can like crawl under it. Like
Hell
you can kind of like shimmy under its legs and start kind of like working on it.
Good idea.
So you can get like here, like that's under it.
Okay.
All right, so you see, yeah, you're able to get down there. There is like 5 of them.
5.
They're pretty beefy. They're pretty big, and they're very prickly.
Gross.
Yeah.
What do I gotta roll to try and get those?
You just make an attack roll against it. Basically because like grabbing it would be difficult because it'll like fuck up your hands. So rolling an attack roll will like
Alright.
basically, if
Just
you roll
swat it
high
off.
enough, you'll remove it safely. Yeah.
Alright, sweet. Alright, let's see how this goes.
The to hit is not very high. So. Oh yeah. With one that high, you actually get 2 of them off.
Baseball!
Like, blam blam. Yeah, you're able to get them off and kind of shove them out from under the Great Kinla.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Rashaz's turn.
Do
All
not
right.
hurt the spider.
I am going to actually try to heal the spider.
Okay.
Utilizing Mystic Cure.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah.
Okay. You heal 1 point of damage.
Fuck.
It's okay. You heal
Boy,
1 point of
Rashaz,
damage.
you're shitting it up today.
That's what happens when you try to scam the community. You can't heal a spider. That's the trade-off.
That's the karma.
Yes.
Or get any good rolls at all.
Yeah, your healing magic does calm her down a little bit, but she is still like very tense, especially after having those last 2 removed. Because that shit fucking hurts. It's like ripping off a band-aid, but it's like worse. Maggie.
Maggie, I need to check something on her really quick because I was reading a thing. She. What? Do I have? Oh, surprisingly, yes. Alright, so what she wants to do is she wants to use a minor booster on the spider to do a medicine check.
Okay.
She needs to get up close to the big girl. Yeah.
Here, to give you guys
Get
an
under
idea
those
of
legs.
exactly how much space she occupies.
Get under those legs. Let me read real quick if there's a booster.
Basically, that yellow skirt, that is like her whole space. She big.
Acquire any additional time or action beyond making the attack. Okay. Yeah, so she's gonna make a medicine check. Does she just make a medicine check, or does she have to make an attack roll?
You can do a medicine check,
Okay.
since that's your shtick. So doing an attack roll is like the basicest way to get these off, but like you can try other stuff too.
Well, because she's the minor booster allows her to make a medicine check by stabbing someone with a syringe.
Basically.
So we'll do that.
Oh, a 7. Yeah, it seems it's sticking her. Your syringes aren't very big, so like, and she's massive, so like, she probably wouldn't notice like any pain from it too much, seeing as how she's covered in these sticker things. Yeah, it doesn't. You don't know what effect it has, if any.
Well.
All right,
She squawks.
Lou's turn.
Sad Maggie squawks.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
Too
Hello?
busy looking beautiful to help.
Yeah. I'm going to try and use. How many spells do I have left
You tell
for
me,
today? I know I
would be
used
on your-
2.
If you use 2 first level ones, if you go to your character sheet, I think you'll find spell classes in there somewhere. And
I think
I was
you've got.
keeping tally for a second. I think you
Spells
had.
per day. I've got
Yeah.
2 left?
I know
Yeah.
you have at least 1 left.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you were at 4, and then you've used 2 first-level spells since then, I believe.
Okay.
So that's, and then you have infinite 0-level spells.
Okay. I'm gonna try and use Calm Person. Or Charm Person, pardon me.
That's not person.
That it will not work on the
Nope.
spider.
No? Okay,
There
bugger.
is
Okay.
term monster, which is
Yeah.
a different
Bugger.
thing, but
Karma.
person
Okay.
will not work.
I'll try Mystic Cure then.
There you go.
To try and...
Oh yeah, you get that. It all balances out. Least heal, most heal. Yeah, you heal her pretty good. She's starting to calm down a lot with everyone's sort of combined efforts. Brill, you feel like with how she's feeling that you could easily enough just remove the rest of these, given like enough time to do so.
Okay, so do you want me to just take like 10?
You don't even have to take 10. We'll say that assuming you just crawl under there and take them, the combat will be over.
Alright, I'll just do that then.
Yep, everyone's combined efforts and everyone being like, "Oh no, poor baby," and like all that
Yeah.
stuff helps out a lot. Okay. So you're able to remove the stickers and you toss them to the side. The Great Kindler looks very relieved and being giant kind of tackles the 3 of you who are closest and just kind of like nuzzles you guys.
Yay!
Aw, spider nuzzle.
Spider hugs!
Spider hugs.
All these
yeah.
legs for hugs.
How did it get all those stickers on it?
Hey, where's
Well,
that guy?
I guess all's well that ends well. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Why is no one laughing?
Please roll credits.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lamp. We're getting and I thought the chieftain. Yeah, everyone wakes up. They're like, "Ah, shit," and he's like, "Oh, oh wow, you've saved us. We don't know what kind of damage she would have done if she was allowed to rampage. Come, oh, you know what?
She
Today
was
has been.
damaged. Be nice to her.
Yes, we'll make sure she's taking care of her. Her keeper comes over and he's like, thank you so much. He's like really grateful. And he and her, he kind of corrals her back and they make their way out of here. Right.
Maggie
The chieftain,
waves.
yeah, the chieftain comes up to you all. Well, I think you've all earned a seat next to me at the table tonight. Come, the feast is surely ready by now. He claps. Everyone, there's not a map for the great feast, but you all can use your imagination.
Yay.
You all enjoy the rest of the night. I have a celebration song. Am I playing this song?
Ooh.
Everyone chants and like has fun. People start like dancing and like the day is more or less saved. Thanks to you guys. There's lots of eating and drinking and very like lots of activities, staying up late into the night. And you all have a great time. The end to a very interesting day.
At some point, Maggie demands Rashad's ransom her again.
Happy
They're like,
Giving Day.
Don't do this.
Yay!
See you next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That is session 0. But yeah, what dangers await next time? Only I know the peril of the Eye of Rahmel-Ta.
Jinky.
And for everyone in the stream, here's a fun straw poll to vote into. And for all the players.
Okay, I'll take a look.
What?
The
Oh, well,
gang
what's
made
this?
a rock band. Who'd be the leader? It's pretty
Yep.
good.
If the gang made a rock band, who would be the leader? Cast your votes now.
Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh, you cast those
okay?
thoughts. We've got. No, I'm not okay. I've been sick for 2 weeks.
Do we have fan art? I didn't even
Yes,
look.
we do. I was literally transitioning into that before my throat gave up on me. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
we've got.
There's a lot.
We've
Wow.
got Nimger. Let's go through it right quick.
Yep. We'll come back to the poll in a second.
So at the top of the pile from Mike Beans. Impending
Yeah,
technical difficulties.
difficulties.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
They really do. Thank you, Mike. Then from 7 p.m. News.
Oh, thank you.
I am so pretty. I love myself. Yes.
Yes.
But like a lot faster than that.
Yeah.
Thank you, 7 p.m. News. And from Mike Beans.
We got some Rashad's approved milk.
Oh no!
Locally sourced by spiders.
Delicious.
Save us.
And from 7 p.m. News.
What? Why are you touching the spiders?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But we should have. Thank you, 7
We
p.m.
should've.
News.
Got my own spiders.
And from Mike Beans.
Spiders, am I right? Lanu, am I right? People, am I right? Why are you so quiet? I'm right.
Doing his best.
Thank you, Mike. And also from Mike.
How much attention do you need?
All of it.
Ah.
Then from Mario Fan 63.
What did I say about crossing the line?
Then be your Keen.
Keen?
Keen is
sorry.
dead.
No, it's not that. It's just okay. Now the Imgur's loading up for me because it's like I am not seeing these.
I'll fill in on this one. But I have to cross the line to leave my house.
Then the punishment is no more house.
Thanks, Derek. And we got a few from him. And then also from Mario Fan.
Remember, everyone, there's no I in team, but there is an M and an E, and that spells me.
Apt.
Always max volume.
And then one more.
God, I hope I don't see an Xbox today.
Put on my barrel and to seethe in nature.
Thanks so much. Then rounding off the Imgur from 6.
Hey, that's me. I did that thing.
Yeah,
Ah!
there's you. Look at him, being all snobby and such. Alright.
Pain in the ass, and I'm sorry to everybody.
I love him so much.
He's good.
Alright, now. Point
Back
to
to the
straw
ball.
poll.
Yes, quick to the straw poll so Lane can go to bed.
Free
All
lunch.
right,
Yeah, go on.
Jesus.
I'll read the straw poll.
Yeah.
Alright, so if the gang made a rock band, who would be the leader? At the bottom we have Brill with 1 vote, Vorak with 3 votes, Rashaz with 5 votes, Maggie with 6 votes, and Lanu with 14 votes.
Unsurprising.
Who voted for Bro?
I'm trying to think of
Brill would be a good leader.
you spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, right round, round, round.
Good night, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not good night yet.
We do still have to shill.
Oh, yeah. Fucking.
If
I got
you
it.
enjoyed the show today, check out all the other stuff on Surprise Run RPG. We got fucking what's going on right now, Valor. We have Cheer Up and other things coming eventually. This will be on next week again.
There's a
Most likely.
Discord. You should join
There's
that.
Discord. You should join the Discord. I don't have the link, so
I got it.
Austin's got it.
I just stalled. Thank you everyone for coming out. It means a lot. We had a pretty high turnout at first for the session 0 of this game. Next time we'll see what the fuck the Eye of Rahmel-Ta is and the quest they'll have to go on. Thank you, Lamp, especially for streaming this.
Yeah, no
putting up
problem.
with all of this. Thank you to all the players. Thank you to all of you at home. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.
Bye, chat. Toodles.